Welcome to another episode of the RDR podcast, where we talk about all the nerdy shit you love or hate. We're your host. I'm Quentin.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Malik.
And on the card today, we'll be predicting who will be in the new Marvel tag fighting game. We'll also talk about our guilty pleasure video games. You know, we all love some games that aren't necessarily that good. We'll also be predicting the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. They announced that they're finally doing a tag team champion title. And we'll be predicting who we think is should be the first teams to hold it. We'll also play a game, one return and one release in WWE. So we'll pick one person we would release and one person we would bring back. And we'll do an EWC recap. If you watched our special episode, we talked about who we thought would win, and we were going to talk about that today, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then we'll discuss the Fantastic Four movie. We all finally seen it, so we'll give our thoughts on it. And then One Piece Season 2 trailer dropped for the live action. There's been some controversy surrounding it, so we're actually going to watch the trailer and then speak on it. And Spider-Man Brand New Day dropped the teaser. We'll give our thoughts on that too. And Shinobi Art of Vengeance demo dropped a few days ago, and we all got to play it, and we'll talk about that. And then Batman Beyond and Static have a joint comic, and we'll give our thoughts on that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get right into it. Predicting who will be in the new Marvel tag fighting game.
I mean, there's the ones that's the obvious that have to be. Obviously, the ones that's been announced already. You know, there's Storm, Spider-Man. I believe Miss Marvel was already announced.
Yes.
I believe Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, was already announced. Star-Lord was announced.
Yes.
So, there's those obvious ones, but there's some that are obvious picks that you got to have in there. But there's some ones I want to see some people debut that's going to bring a fandom to it, because I believe it was you, Quentin, that said Marvel vs. Capcom is what brought you on to Iron Man. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to see something like that happen for somebody, where they see a character they've never seen before and they become a fan of that character because of this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to go with the Iron Mans, the Thors, the Spider-Mans, yeah, you need to have a few of them in there, but let's get some obscure characters in there to help build a fandom.
Right. I'm trying to see who all is absolutely confirmed already. So we have Cap, Doctor Doom, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, and Storm. So I don't know. Did they that was just kind of like the original of what we seen in the trailers and everything. Did they announce anyone else?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, because I mean, here's the thing: it's a 4v4, right?
Yes.
So you have to have a good roster at starting, right?
Yes, I agree.
Like you have to, because otherwise it'll become very redundant. Another word I want to say,
lackluster.
Yeah. Like if we're all just using the same, what we got here, 8 characters. That's not, it wouldn't. I don't think it would hold up well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So the thing that was missing, if you remember Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which was a terrible game, there was one big thing missing on the Marvel side. There was no X-Men in the game because of the whole Disney situation.
That was a whole...
But that was a huge blow to the game. So
Well, you already got Storm, so we know they
which
can.
is a good thing. But a lot of people were, even in Marvel 3, people were really upset that Cyclops was not in Marvel 3, and it's like he's been in every other one. I mean, he was an assist in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, but he was in Marvel 2. He was in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. He was in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter and X-Men Children of the Atom. It's just, how do you not have Cyclops?
And honestly, as a person who I hate Cyclops, you know, I hate I hate the Golden Boy, all of them, Cap too. But it's honestly surprising to me that he's not even in Rivals yet.
Yeah.
I feel like they're putting a lot of characters out that aren't as popular as Cyclops.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come eventually.
No, I know he's going to come. I'm just saying, I'm surprised that they didn't, you know what I mean? He wasn't like one of the first ones to come along, you know?
My thought process behind it is, since Rivals is a free game, they don't got to front load the roster. Since everything is free, you need to have some of the fan favorites for later to bring people, to keep the interest high.
That makes sense.
If you front load it with a bunch of the ones that everybody wants, the game will just peter out.
Yeah,
because they'll have the characters they want. They'll play with them, then they'll get a little bit tired of the game, and no new characters will grab their interest if all the favorites are already there. So you sprinkle them in whenever you want, and that'll just help keep the interest high as the game goes on.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't honestly think about it that way. That makes a lot more sense. Because, like you said, it keeps people. So even for me, I played like the first, month it was out, I played it. I didn't really get like addicted to it and start like really, really playing it until they dropped Emma.
Yeah, and
that was just because I played with her and ended up just, really liking her.
Right.
There's a lot of players I haven't even played with in a game. So,
but we digress. Back to Marvel Tokon. This game is not free, so you do need to load the roster with some favorites to get it to sell.
Right. Wolverine has to be on here.
Yes.
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 I think he's a shoo-in.
Yeah.
Especially for base roster.
Correct.
Iron Man's already in it. Yeah. I think trying to think who else could be a shoe-in.
I still think Rocket. I think Rocket.
You think Rocket's a shoe-in?
I don't know about shoe-in.
I don't know about shoe-in.
I mean, he was in 3. He's very popular and people love Rocket. And again, if you let your kid play the fighting game, if Rocket's in it, that's a good way to sell as well too. That's how I look at it. I mean,
who I'm interested to see in this art style? Deadpool.
That's another one that would open the game up.
I'm just interested to see how they do them, because everybody they're doing it, I'm enjoying the anime esque art style that they're doing them in.
Yeah,
and so I'm interested to see what they do with him. Shoo-ins though,
I still don't see. I could see Rocket being in the game, but I don't think he's a shoo-in for the base roster. If he was to make the base roster, I wouldn't be like, wow, that's a crazy pick.
Right.
But everyone knows Wolverine's going to be in there. If Wolverine's not on the base roster, everyone's going to be like, why is he not there?
Right.
Thor, if he's not on the base roster, people are going to be like, why is he not there?
Hulk.
If Rocket's not on the main roster, people aren't going to say that.
Yeah, Hulk for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he makes base roster, but I wouldn't call him a shoe-in. I'd say he's likely, but I wouldn't say shoe-in.
I feel like if you do one of the Fantastic Four, you have to do them all.
I agree. You have to do all of them if you're going to. It's a 4v4 fighting game.
Mm-hmm. And this comes out
next year.
Next year, but I don't think they ever gave a release.
Yeah, they haven't given an official release date, but it's next year. They
But
did say 2026.
if it does, when it does drop next year, I do think it would be best for them to drop it in the beginning of the year. Because once May hits of next year, if they don't push GTA 6 back, everyone's going to fly to GTA 6. So
Absolutely.
if I was them, I would try to push this game out in the beginning of the year to at least give it 4 to 5 months, for to be like the main game. And if this game does do well, I do expect this game to push Mortal Kombat 1 off the Evo list.
I think Mortal Kombat is going to be gone off the Evo list,
But
regardless.
between that and Virtual Fighter, I think it's going to knock it off anyway because
I don't know when Virtual Fighter's dropping, so
yeah, that's true.
That one seems further off than this game.
Right.
So I could see Virtual Fighter. I don't even know if they even said it's going to be 2026.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't, if it is 2026, I wouldn't be surprised if it's late 2026.
For what? Tokon?
No, for Virtual Fighter.
Virtual
The new
Virtual
Virtual Fighter.
Okay.
So what about Ghost Rider? How do you feel about him?
Well, he's in it.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah, Robbie Reyes, not
That's right,
not
not
Jo-
Johnny Blaze.
not Johnny Blaze.
Okay. How about Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch could work.
Yeah.
Would you think she'd be a shoo-in?
No, literally the only shoe-ins are the like top 5:
All right, that's fair.
Spider-Man, Cap, Wolverine,
Iron Man.
Thor. Those are the shoe-ins. Anything other than them, I don't consider shoe-ins. Like I would like to see a lot of characters. I'd love to see Black Panther.
Absolutely.
I'd love to see Shang-Chi. I'd love to see Iron Fist. I'd love to see Luke Cage.
Mhm.
Shoot, let's keep diving into the Defenders book. Let's pull out Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, Psylocke, Magneto.
I think Magneto will be back. I don't know about Psylocke, but Magneto, yeah, I can see Magneto coming back.
Tim just wants the MSP.
Mhm.
No, I hate that team, but no, I can see Magneto for sure. But
I could definitely see Magneto.
Psylocke, I don't know.
Sentinel.
No, please.
Magneto is close to a shoe-in for me.
Yeah, I feel like Magneto has to be in the game.
Magneto's as close to on the villain side.
Okay.
I might put him as a shoe-in because on the villain side, who do you have that villain-wise would fit in this game outside of Doctor Doom, who's already been announced?
And Magneto.
Because they show like they do like the little stage transitions and stuff.
Yeah.
I really want Nightcrawler in there.
Nightcrawler
okay
could
with
be
that.
cool. Nightcrawler could be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool. You do the stage transition and he actually
he just bamps in the.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be cool with Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Venom, right?
Venom's probably is almost guaranteed to be in the game.
Venom should be guaranteed.
Maybe not base roster.
So yeah, I'm okay with Venom. Doc Ock, if they put Doc Ock in.
You think they would put Doc Ock in right away?
I don't know right away, but
I don't think right away. I'm curious how he would fit in the game. I'd be interested in seeing him in there.
See, I was trying to look at like what's coming up in Marvel because I'd be like, maybe they would do like
tie-ins with whatever's coming up. in the
yeah,
games.
like how they do with Rivals. But there's really nothing coming up that would change. You know what I mean? Who we already announced? Like there's like Doomsday, of course, is coming, and Spider-Man's already in it.
Thanos is a
Daredevil.
shoo-in.
Daredevil.
I don't think Thanos. I wouldn't consider Thanos a shoe-in.
Yeah.
I consider him likely, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't consider him a shoe-in.
What about Daredevil?
I would love to see Daredevil.
I don't know if he's a shoo-in, but I think he would come eventually.
Yeah.
But I think Thanos is. He's been. I mean, outside of he wasn't in X-Men first Street Fighter in Marvel. No, he was the first villain in Marvel superheroes. He wasn't in Marvel 3. He wasn't, but he was in that terrible last one.
Well, yeah,
Infinite.
that one was focused around the Infinity Stone, so
But-
it made sense for him to
But
be in that
I
one.
think he'll be back because again, what villains? Other villains. I mean, there's plenty of villains, but I think he's a big enough villain they will bring back into this game. So I think Thanos will.
Let's bring back Mephisto.
Yeah, he was
was
in
in-
Marvel Superheroes for Street Fighter. He was he was a special character, but I'll take Dormammu.
Dormammu.
Dormammu's a good one.
Dormammu.
On that note,
Blackheart.
we gotta have Doctor Strange.
Yes, I'm okay with Doctor Strange. I'm okay with him being a shoo-in if they wanted to put him as a shoo-in. I have no problem with Doctor Strange being a shoo-in, to be honest. So I'll be okay with that.
I feel like if you do Doctor Strange, you got to do Wanda then, right?
Yes, I would be okay with Wanda being a shoo-in. I would expect her to come in this game at some point anyway, regardless. So,
Right.
especially how big she is now.
Yeah, I think everyone we're naming is definitely eventually going to be in the game.
Right.
You know, there may be some long shots like Dormammu.
Right.
You know, they may not put him in right away, but you know, I would like to get some of the more powerful characters in some of these video games.
I would like.
Fuck, I want Gambit in something.
Yes,
Like,
bring back
please,
Gambit,
Jesus.
please, because I want to have a Deadpool Gambit team and somebody else.
Pot Paste Pete.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ultron should probably be in this game as a villain.
Yeah, I think he was in the last one too, if I recall. I think he was in there.
But an Infinite.
Yeah, I think he
Don't care
was.
about
I
Infinite.
know. I was trying to remember if he was in. I never played it, but
What's some oddball characters? Not the glue guy or whatever.
Pot Paste Pete.
Pot Paste Pete.
Yeah, not him. Who's some oddball selections that you like to see? Like
Guillotine.
Who?
Guillotine, the girl with the sword. I never seen Guillotine.
No.
I've heard of
Okay,
her.
don't worry about it then. I have to look her up, but she's a beast.
Bring Shuma Gorath back. Hey, look.
I don't understand your obsession with Shuma Gorath.
It's cool. Chaos Dimension is a cool character.
Shocker.
Yeah, I like Shocker, Electro, absolutely. I'd be okay with it. It's different. It'd be different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of the oddball ones.
Shit, I'll even take Hydro Man. I don't know how they would put him in the game, but you know, it was something different, you know.
Red Skull.
Yes. They never used
Start him
Red.
in there.
Yeah.
Baron Zemo.
No.
I think Baron Zemo could be dope.
No.
That actually would be dope.
I wouldn't mind Franklin Richards.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I feel like if you do that, then you better give me like the Beyonder.
Raw here, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's start getting into some of the powerful characters.
Let's get shit, what's his name?
I want to throw hands with the Living Tribunal.
I want Black Bolt in the game.
Black Bolt wouldn't be too bad.
It's something different. It's
something different,
something
yeah.
different. Same with the Mandarin. It's something different.
Galactus.
Yes, and not as a
Still
boss. So yeah, I'll be
Still
okay with yeah. Like the Marvel has so many characters they can use, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some obscure.
do you think they would put Ironheart in this game?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I doubt it.
I don't think you would do Iron Man and Ironheart,
Yeah.
right? Because then, I mean, even at that point, you might as well add War Machine.
Well, I mean, if they did War Machine, he has to be different. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to do all three of them because they'd be like, they're kind of the same.
Like, I'll be okay if they brought War Machine in, but he has to be different though.
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, Squirrel Girl.
I was about to say, I'd love to give the Living Tribunal hands with Squirrel Girl or the one above all.
I'd actually be okay with
Sentry. I wouldn't mind Sentry after he popped up in Thunderbolts.
Or Mr. Sinister. I'd be okay with Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister would be good.
They should do something evil and be like, we're not going to give you Hulk. We're going to give you Scar.
That might piss people off.
I know.
What about Vision?
I could see him being in the game. I could definitely see him being in the game.
I'm actually surprised he's not in Marvel yet. Arrivals.
Phoenix is pretty much a shoe-in.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
It's going to be Phoenix or Jean Grey or...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. She might be a shoe-in. I don't know. I know she was a pain
I
in
feel
the
like
ass in
Rogue
3.
needs to be in it. She might not be a shoe-in right away, but she definitely is.
I wouldn't mind seeing...
I'd like to see her come back.
Give me Jubilee.
No.
Why do y'all hate female Bakugo?
No.
Bakugo's way more powerful.
They're the same person. She's just not as angry.
She's not as angry.
They got the same power.
She's slightly above Dazzler.
Same power.
Dazzler was that character that nobody wanted to be at the arcade. You were like,
yeah,
she was like the last one. It was like, well, you gotta be her because everyone else was picked.
I feel like, we're talking fighting games. Bobby Drake got to be in the game.
I would like to see
Like, he
Iceman
was
back.
he was in the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like Bobby Drake.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do some big boys. How about the Blob
Uh,
or like Groot?
I could see. I'd be okay with Groot.
Groot.
The Blob. I don't see how he would be appealing to play.
MODOK.
Yeah, bring MODOK back.
Like that, I just don't know how you would make the blob appealing to play and not just be essentially just a tank.
I feel like you put Star-Lord in it. Give us Gamora.
I'd be okay with Gamora. She was in one of them too. One of the.
She was in the last one.
Yeah.
What, Marvel versus Capcom?
Yeah, she was in that Infinite one.
Okay. I thought she might have been in an earlier one. But yeah, I mean, this list can go on forever. But
there's so many characters.
Yeah, there's Marrow, Silver Samurai,
Silver Surfer.
Silver Samurai would be a good.
Bring him back. Colossus, Omega Red.
Omega Red's a good pick.
Yeah, but like no Sentinel, please.
No Sentinel.
No Sentinel. But yeah, you got anything else for that one?
Nah.
What about you, Q?
This is Guillotine, by the way.
Okay. Look like Red Hood a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sword.
I've just never heard of her.
Yeah. So just an obscure character.
Okay.
But
what if they really put Pot Paste Pete in this game?
I feel like if they announce him for Marvel or Rivals, I'd be like, bro, y'all better be dropping somebody else too. Like,
well, technically, we don't know after. We don't know who's coming now,
right?
Because they only said it was Blade and Phoenix. So
I feel like it has to be either No or Professor X. You keep dropping all the hints towards them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and they have like tons of pictures of Noah in the game,
right?
But Professor X, like even like Emma does, like her little emote is grabbing his helmet.
Yeah,
like his helmet was like one of the collectibles, like all types of stuff. So
yeah, so we'll see though. We'll see what happens. So, but they should be. They'll probably be showing something soon because it seems like it's every month they're going to do like a new season or something. So we'll be hearing something soon from those guys. So
yeah.
So that's all I got for that.
That's all I got. Guilty pleasure video games. Kick this right off with Tim's favorite game, Echo the Dolphin.
It's a terrible game, man.
Game is stupid.
Stupid.
You never knew what to do.
You're a dolphin. You don't need to know what to do.
There's time travel in the game.
Yeah.
How does that make sense if you're just a dolphin?
I never got to that part, so
that game was so terrible.
It was bad.
Dolphins are very smart. Who says that? Who says they haven't figured out time travel?
Okay.
Maybe they just don't tell us.
All right, sure.
I got to know.
I got to go with the OG Grand Theft Auto. Before 3, when it was bird's eye view, top down.
And no talking.
No talking. You just heard. You used to get paged. Kids these days don't even know what a pager is. Had to get a page and then go to the payphone and make the call.
I had a green pager when I was a kid.
I never had a pager that worked. I used to take my sisters and just walk around with them and act like I had one.
Yeah, it felt you cool. Felt like you was cool having that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
I was a latchkey kid, so
a what?
You were not a Gen X. Stop it.
No, I was latchkey. No, but my mom was always working.
That's what they called the Gen X. They were called the latchkey kids
because you had to go home and you had a key to the house. And, yeah. Until like I lost my key a lot as a kid. I used to have to walk to my grandma's house then. But
I had 2 older sisters, so
wow,
somebody was always home.
Well, nope, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, got you. I got Custom Robo for GameCube.
Never heard of it.
I
remember you was looking for it when we go our retro game hunting, but
it was like it was like a Gundam type Smash Brothers type of game.
Okay.
It was great. It was like Gundams, and you can build your Gundams, and it was loved it. It was an underrated game for GameCube, but like I said, unfortunately, Melee just was a whole nother level, so it wasn't surpassing Melee.
Huh.
But it's very expensive now. But I found it. I got my copy, so I'm good.
Nice. I have Saints Row 4. I know it's when it got terrible and goofy, but You had the superpowers. It was, for me, it's just fun to just run around and jump and punch people 100 feet in the air.
I prefer
Whatever
the first two Saints Row.
Well, yeah, of course, the first two are better. They're not guilty pleasure games. Those are just good games.
Okay.
This is a guilty pleasure because the game's not good, but being able to like jump over buildings and run around and fly and, like I said, all the stupid superpowers you got.
I tried it.
Pretty fun.
I tried it. I played it for maybe an hour. I'm like, this game is stupid.
Yeah. You cannot play it and think that it's a good game.
Well, at least it's not the attempted reboot they tried to do of Saints Row, which I heard was just absolutely even worse.
State of Emergency.
It's a terrible game.
No, it's not.
I never played it.
So
I saw ads and stuff for it, but
I will say
played it.
every person was the same size in the game.
And Big Pun was on the cover.
Yep.
It was like Big Pun.
But terrible game, but it's fun. I don't even remember the point of the game. I just remember playing it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
like,
was there a point of the game?
I don't remember, but
it was just like chaos. It's just like
it was around that time when Rockstar was pushing anything out, which was okay, which I was okay with because they don't push anything anymore other than 2 games.
It'd be nice if we got a new bully.
Yeah,
that 100% does look like Big Pun.
It was just a random fight in the mall. You were like always fighting. There wasn't really like a story or anything. You were just beating everyone up for like no apparent reason.
I wonder how much this game is worth now.
I still have it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna go with Looney Tunes Basketball.
Okay.
I never played it.
That game is so fun.
I was more into the Tiny Toons Basketball.
Tiny Toons. I don't know about Tiny Toons Basketball.
Yeah.
I know Looney Tunes Basketball. You know, it was basically NBA Jam with just Looney Tunes characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of them had special moves and things like that. I remember Taz. You know, you could choose Taz and he'd turn into his little tornado and go down the court. And I don't think you could steal the ball off of him while he was in the little tornado form or whatever.
Okay.
It's pretty much what Tiny Toons was. I just remember what was his name? Max, the rich one?
Montana Max.
He would like pull up in his car and he would take the ball and like take it to the hoop. Like he would like drive. You couldn't stop him.
I really don't remember that game. I might have to add that to my list of games to look out for when I go.
What system was it on?
Tiny Toons?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't remember, to be honest with you.
It has to be Sega or Super. It's one or the
I
other.
want to say it was Sega.
Because I know Looney Tunes Basketball. Looney Tunes Basketball, I have it on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I want to say it was Sega. Yeah.
Acme
There it is.
All-Stars. Yeah, I never.
Yep, that was
Sega
it right
Genesis.
There's Montana Max.
And you see him in the car? Yeah, that was it right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
That's the one I used to play.
Hmm?
That's the one I used to play. But
they have it with soccer too.
look, yeah.
So it's a whole bunch of sports games.
Yeah.
I think I played this.
Yeah, I mean, but look at like the release date. I was 5. So
I was 10. Yeah, I gotta add this to my list. I have to remember that after we're done recording to add this to my list of games.
Yeah, the only Tiny Toon
hunting for.
The only Tiny Toon game I remember because I have it was Buster's Bustin' Loose. That's the
that's the one I remember.
I have that game, but yeah, that's the only Tiny Toon Adventure game I remember.
Yeah, Tim, do you have any more?
Yeah, Gunstar Heroes, Sega Genesis.
I'm not familiar with that game.
I don't remember that game either.
I only remember playing. It was great. You had some special guns and shit, and then But again, the only thing I only got played the first 2 stages. I never got past that dice stage.
Oh, it looks like almost like a Contra.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say it does.
It was for Sega
It
Genesis.
looks familiar now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
I probably played it. I just don't remember it.
I don't remember.
Like
that
that boss looks familiar.
yeah. That was like the first stage, and then
do you have that in your retro game collection?
I don't have a Sega. I got that Sega collection. It might be on that Sega Genesis collection I had for PS3. But
I got to start going hunting with y'all. I need some all of this.
Oh yeah, we go.
You always go when I'm working.
Yeah, we went this Sunday. I didn't get anything. It was terrible.
I was
He
working
found some stuff, but
I got a couple things.
It wasn't a good hunt. He got a couple of things. Yeah.
Speaking of a couple of things, one of the ones I got, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey.
Okay. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been
That
a while.
game.
That was the green alien, like the weird little
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Played
how
Oddworld in forever.
I came across that game. Maybe it was on a demo disc first, or I just looked at the back of the case and thought about just trying it. It was probably one of them games that was,
PS1?
yep, probably on sale for $10 or something. Since I was broke, it's all I could afford, so I bought it.
I want to say it was a
But-
demo disc.
But I ended up liking it. But Oddworld Abe's Odyssey was it's odd,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just fun.
This is bringing back some old memories. Like,
Yeah, we gotta.
remember LA Rush?
You talking about the racing game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love that.
San Francisco,
Francisco
Rush?
San
Rush.
Francisco Rush. Used
Yeah.
to love that one too.
I know there was LA when I remember the San Francisco.
I remember San Francisco was the first one, I believe, and then LA was after it, I
Yeah.
believe, was the sequel. But yeah, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, it was just weird.
Yeah.
He used to do the chant, you can like take over the minds of the enemies. It
Mhm.
was, I enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
I found it this past weekend and picked it up to add it to my collection,
Mhm.
which my collection is now 160 games strong.
Nice. Nice. What are you keeping a list?
Yes, I've come I had to, because there's several times I ended up buying a game twice
I gotta do that.
because I thought I
Yeah.
didn't think I had it, and then I bought it, and like then I get home and I'm like, son of a bitch, I already have this
Yeah.
game.
I need to do that with like my comics or like
Yeah.
solo leveling. Cause I'll be at home and I'll be like, what's the last one I had?
So yeah, I had to make a library of the games I have, and then I also have my list of games I'm looking for.
Nice. Bouncer is another one I loved.
I never played it,
Bouncer.
Bouncer was a good game.
It was
PS
but
2.
PS2 launcher.
PS2. Yep. I used to want the chain the dude wore. Like I used to like look for it. I might still found it since I have money now.
Yeah, it was made by Square.
Well,
Yeah, I have no idea what this game is.
oh dude, it was
The PS2 launcher game.
it was actually a pretty good game. It's just like a lot of people just don't remember it. But it was fun. It was like I don't know, at the time it felt like a Final Fantasy knockoff kind of game, but it wasn't like it wasn't turn based. It
Right.
was actual fighting, just like the style of it felt like.
the look,
Yeah,
and
the look and
aesthetic of
style
it.
felt like a knockoff, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life.
Mhm.
Also got Mass Effect Andromeda. It's the worst of the Mass Effects, and it's not really Mass Effect. It's not in the trilogy, but overall, it's not a bad game. It's just not as good as the other three.
Speaking of
So-
Mass Effect, which one do you consider the best?
2.
2? Okay, because I was just watching, I believe it was the Hot Ones, and it had Macaulay Culkin on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked him what's his Mount Rushmore of retro games, and he said Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
I was curious on what your thoughts on, if you agreed.
2 is my favorite because it has my favorite character, and Jack. And if you like don't play 2 and just play 3, like you don't even get to meet Jack,
Okay.
which is but yeah, 2 to me is definitely my favorite. 3 is great also. It's not one is great too. But yeah, 2 is like perfect to me.
Okay.
So but Andromeda is like one of those games that it's like it's probably like a solid 7. It's a solid game. But the other ones are classic, so of course it's looked down on. So when compared to it, it's like a 4. But if it was standalone, you'd be like, this is a 6, 7 game.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? My daughter would be like 6, 7. Huh?
Mm.
You want? I'm about to say your son's in college. Well, you still got Mikhail, but I don't know. It's some teenager thing now.
Okay. I'm like, because I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's never funny, but they enjoy it. It's weird.
Okay.
But Blitz the League.
Oh, that game.
I don't know why this game was ever made. but I'm glad it was.
Oh, Blitz League was wild.
Dude, you got to do steroids.
Yeah.
Send hookers to people's rooms, to your opponent's rooms to tire them out before the game.
Oh yeah, Blitz League was crazy. I think they wanted that shut down. The NFL wanted that shut down, and I know they shut down the ESPN show Playmakers.
Yeah,
I know for a fact they had that shut down.
Well, Blitz the League, they weren't even NFL teams.
Yeah,
they were just random teams.
Neither was Playmakers had nothing to do with the NFL.
Yeah,
and they still shut it down.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted. It was funny because you get to attack people after the play. You know, you rip people's helmets off and Myles Garrett them.
Oh wow!
So,
Myles.
And then I got Just Cause. What's the last thing I got?
Just Cause.
Yeah,
I never played those.
Just blowing stuff up randomly.
Yeah, just wanting destruction.
Yeah, it's just a fun game. Just
satisfying, right?
Yeah. That's it. You just literally, you can fly around, run around, whatever it is, just blowing stuff up. There's like a story to it, but I never paid attention to it. Like you're like a revolutionist or whatever, you know.
You didn't care. You just wanted to blow
just
stuff up.
Blowing stuff up, you know. Shooting the bad guys, blowing stuff up.
Tim, I know you got a long list, but
we gotta finish off.
Go ahead, finish it. Finish your list off.
Oh, we're done. I mean, did
y'all
do all yours?
He got. I think Quentin just finished.
Yeah,
his.
I just finished mine.
Beavis,
got like two
Beavis
more.
and Butthead, Sega Genesis, which we just saw the other day at the game store.
Yeah, that game is so
great game.
The game I didn't get. The show was even stupider.
It's a good show. Well, when they weren't,
it just got remade. There's new episodes coming out. Yeah,
nice. I just didn't like when they sat on the couch playing, watching TV, but I like when they actually go out and do stuff. So it was a good show. Cool.
I never knew what to do in that game, by the way, especially like when you went to their job. I was always lost.
Well, yeah, you had to get all the tickets were ripped apart. You had to find all the ticket pieces to go to the Guar concert.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, you know, like I said, I loved that game for Sega. It was a great game.
Stupid.
September 3rd.
Nice. You want to watch it?
On Comedy Central.
Yeah, you didn't watch King of the Hill neither, right?
Hey, the new King of the Hill fire though.
I never
King of the Hill fire though.
I never watched King of the Hill, so I don't know.
King of the Hill funny.
I can't comment on King of the Hill because I never watched
King of the Hill's funny.
Yeah.
Like,
next one I got Snowboard Kids 1 and 2. It was made by the game company called Atlas. They don't really make good games, but that's the only games I like they made. So
I heard of it. I don't know if I ever played it.
I got both of them, but now they're a little pricey these days. Next is Fusion Frenzy Xbox.
I have that over there.
Yeah,
it's Fusion Frenzy.
It was a little 4-party player game. They had like mini games and stuff like that. You played on it, so it was on the original Xbox.
Yep, I have it over there, and I've never played it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, the broken fight game. Loved it, but it was broken as hell. I like broken games.
You do like broken games and want to try to say that they're good. Like
they are good. It was just broken.
It's not good. If it's broken, it's not good.
No. If it's broken, just because you don't like it doesn't mean.
I didn't say you don't have. You can't.
Guilty
like
pleasure does kind of mean not good.
I'm not saying you can't like it. I'm just saying you can't say it's a good game.
It is
if it's broken.
Game, so it's a good game.
It can still be enjoyable.
Oh, goodness.
Doesn't make it good.
It was a good game.
It's not a good game.
It was just broken. But anyways, next is Battle Cars for Super Nintendo.
I don't know what that is.
It was made by Namco. You basically go to planet racing. It was great. A lot of the characters that you race looked really cool. They had some of them were ugly looking characters, but it was a fun game. I really enjoyed it.
It's called Battle Cars.
Yep, for Super Nintendo. Yep.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like F-Zero.
In a way, yeah.
Just the view of it kind of reminds me of F-Zero.
And that was Dr. Diana. That was her name. You raced her. She was one of the people you raced against, and you would beat them. You go to another planet, race somebody else. But yeah, definitely enjoyed it.
I never heard of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I raced her too. I forgot her name, but she was a bitch. But I can't remember her name though. But that was her stage right below it. That little I know it was like Mount Fuji, but obviously he was like the Japanese person of the game. So
yeah,
I enjoyed that game.
Space Japan.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Next one is all the ESPN Extreme games. 1 Extreme, 2 Extreme, 3 Extreme.
I've had fun. I remember playing 2 Extreme.
What was it? I don't know. I don't remember them.
There was like the X game races pretty
Yeah,
much.
okay.
BMX, skateboarding, that type of
I
stuff.
had a game called Freakstyle, which was like the dirt bikes.
I never heard of that.
It was a great one.
But but like they were on the PS1 demos. Do you remember the PS1, the PlayStation 1 demo? That's where I first played this.
That's where I think I played it as well.
And then but yeah, I loved them. You can but obviously the game didn't age well.
Mm-hmm.
They did it really bad, but I still enjoyed it. Next was Contra 3 Alien Wars. My favorite Contra personally was very difficult, but
I only played the first one.
But loved it. Next is Out of This World. This was a weird ass fucking game. It was on Super Nintendo. You just showed up at this random planet and you got chased by this beast looking thing on the first stage, and you had to kick these slugs that had freaking needles in there. It was really weird. They can kill you. It was a weird game, but I really liked it.
Does Altered Beast count?
Absolutely.
Was that a bad game though?
It was not a great game.
I think that's just a cold classic.
Yeah. I love Altered Beast.
It's not a great game.
Mm-hmm. There seems to be a theme of like our games in the past didn't make any sense. We were just doing stuff just to do it.
You because you got to think pretty much at that time, most people didn't know what video games were, so they were just making up shit as they went along. There was no standard.
That's how you end up with games like Booger Man.
Yeah.
Because
it's just like, I don't know. That sounds cool. Let's just do it.
But you typing Out of This World real quick. Maybe you might. I don't know if you ever seen it though, but
I've never heard of it. You said it was on what, Super Nintendo?
Yep, there we go. Yeah, like it was just weird. Like
No,
like
bro, that don't even look like they tried.
Yeah,
there's no background. No,
dude, it was so creepy. But
it's like a Microsoft Paint background.
Yeah,
this is what it looked like.
That looks awful, even from back then.
Yeah, like
that.
Is that death in front of that person, or like what is going on there?
The thing on the left, that's that weird beast thing that was chasing you, and then you run into them at the end of the stage, and then they kill it, and then they take you and kidnap you.
There's just shadows there.
Yeah, I can't even tell what's going on here.
That's kind of a person on the ground. Like what?
Yeah. That sure, you could definitely call that a guilty pleasure game.
That is chased by a shadow.
Terrible looking.
Yeah,
that is terrible looking.
I love.
I now want to play this game.
I'll bring it over next time we record. I have it. So,
oh god, I always hate when they did words like that,
like the
Star Wars.
Yeah, the Star Wars.
Like, look, this looks horrible. What is this?
Yeah, this game was wild.
Did a good job on the car.
I'd have thrown this in the garbage
man,
can.
that looks awful.
That looks absolutely
and now
awful.
I want to play it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Tim.
Play this. I loved it.
All you. So you bought that game.
Oh yeah. Me and my older cousins had it, and we just loved playing it. It was just so much suspense to it, and then we don't know what the hell was going on. You just end up with some real weird ass planet.
It looks like one of the first ever YouTube videos where people really didn't know what to do, so they're like, let's just throw this together and see what happens.
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Yep. Just loved it though. But I got it though, so still can't beat the second stage. I don't know why, but
that's funny.
Maybe because you don't know what's what.
Yeah.
You don't know the foreground from the background.
Yep, yeah, I'd be like, why am I dying? Like, I'm supposed to run from this thing? It's a shadow.
I got 5 more. Next was Diddy Kong Racing, just because of Mario Kart 64. That's the only reason I got it on there.
That is a great game.
It was a fantastic
game. Great game.
It was more challenging than Mario Kart 64. Like, remember the silver coin challenge?
Mm-hmm.
You had to get all 8 silver coins and get first place.
Yep.
And then race those damn animals.
I just remember like the little purple elephant genie thing.
Yeah.
Like an elephant? Yeah.
Yeah, Taj. It was his name was Taj.
I used to always use the squirrel, Conkers. Was his name Conkers?
Conquer.
Yeah, Conquer.
was in there. Yeah,
Yeah, I used to always use him. Like, yeah, I love that game.
yeah.
That's
And now
a
that
great
game,
game.
is very rare now. Not Diddy Kong Racing, but Conquer's Bad Fur Day is a lot of money now.
Oh, Conquer's that is
yeah.
such an expensive game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't there like nudity in it or something like that? Wasn't that like a big thing with it?
It alluded to it, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I never played it, but I'm pretty sure it had a lot of sexual
Yeah.
innuendo.
Yeah, big time.
But you know what? When they were talking about that new Mario game that's $700 for Nintendo Switch 2.
What?
It's $80. I'm joking. But when they were talking about that, and they was like, "Oh, you have to drive the stage to stage," I was like, "Didn't you do that in Diddy Kong Racing?
Pretty much.
Like,
Well, yeah.
You literally got out and drove
In different
wherever
worlds.
you,
Yep.
yeah." So
Next one was Mortal Kombat 4. I don't care.
Terrible
I love the
game.
game.
Terrible game.
I don't care about the terrible ending with Jarek and Jax and Sonya. Loved it. Loved throwing people in the fan as a stage fatality.
I remember that
Yeah.
throwing people in the fan.
Yeah.
It was not a good game at all.
Man, it was great.
It was terrible.
Next was Cannon Spike for Dreamcast. A lot of people don't really know about Cannon Spike.
I don't.
I never played it, but I know of it.
But I have it. Got it burnt, but that game's worth a lot of money now too.
Oh yeah, that game's super rare.
Super rare, but I have it. Loved it. Next was Super Smash TV for Super Nintendo.
I remember that.
Big money, big prizes. Yeah, couldn't ever get off the first stage, unfortunately. But I did watch someone play it on YouTube. There's only 3 stages, so they definitely cut a lot of corners in that game. But most people couldn't get off get past the first stage. They knew that they wasn't gonna make that game long. And then the last one was Capcom Fighting Evolution. I don't care if it was a copy and paste game. I enjoyed the game.
That game is stupid too.
I enjoyed the game.
What was the copy paste stuff?
All the Street Fighters.
Okay.
So basically, there was Marvel versus Capcom, right?
Right.
So they decided to make a Capcom versus Capcom. So basically, just pull characters from a bunch of different games and have them fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
But they didn't like redraw any of them, so they just pulled the characters from all of those games and used those sprites from those games in one. So it just looked like a mashup. Like you'd have a Street Fighter 2 character with a Street Fighter 3 character with a
Street Fighter Alpha
Darkstalkers character.
and
all the sprites would look different because they were
okay.
just pulled straight from the game they came from.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
much. Yeah, and there was another game called Red Earth, which was like it was a odd game, but there was a dinosaur in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and they put him from Red, they put him in Capcom.
Hauser?
Yep,
I'll say it just came up right
that's
there.
him. Yep, and I played him a lot just to piss Darren off back in the day. So, but I enjoyed the game.
Wait, hold up. I remember this character from something.
That's Andy Karras from
Darkstalkers.
He was in Darkstalkers, but you probably saw him in Marvel vs. Capcom too.
Okay, there you
Most
go. I was
likely,
about to say I
so-
never played Darkstalkers, but
Yeah, that's where he's from. Yeah, but I
I
enjoyed the
remember
game.
her.
Yeah, she was
Darkstalkers as well.
but you probably
Okay.
saw her in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom then, yeah.
But yeah, that was my guilty pleasure games though. So
Okay, I got a couple more. Rock and Roll Racing. It's a great game.
it was
You just
very
drive around racing from planet to planet.
Never played it.
And the soundtrack was just 16-bit instrumental renditions of classic rock songs, Bad to the Bone, Highway to Hell, stuff like
good.
that.
And Viper was in another time zone.
Yep.
Then they get in last place because it was only 4 cars per race, right? If I recall.
Yes, four cars per race.
But I remember if you lost and got delayed, he'd be like, Viper's in another time zone if you was Viper or whatever like that.
Yeah. Rampage World Tour on the N64.
Yes. I used to love the
Just
Rampage games.
wanting destruction. You just go around destroying buildings, eating
humans.
eating the civilians.
Yep.
Just wanting destruction. I'm pretty sure there might have been a point to the game, but that's all I cared about. And lastly, just to piss Tim off, Shaq Fu.
It's a terrible game.
Shaq Fu's fun.
Terrible game.
Shaq Fu's not a good game. It's a fun
Bad game.
It's not a good game,
It's not even a good
but
guilty
it's a
pleasure
fun game.
It's not even a good guilty pleasure game.
No. Would you rather play that or Superman 64?
Shaq Fu all day long.
Right.
Superman 64 is absolutely terrible.
That was an awful game.
It was, but you should buy it anyway because it's probably gonna get real expensive at some point down the road.
Nope. Never.
Why not?
Never.
Just buy it, then you can sell it.
Never. I'm not wasting my money on that.
Even if it was like $5.
Nope. Even if it was 2 cents, it's not happening. Not buying that terrible ass game. And that's all I got.
You got anything else for that?
I actually don't. No,
All
that's
right.
all the games I got. I could probably think of a lot more.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I enjoy.
Yeah. I can.
There's some bad games I just enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, then there's other games I'll be like, come on, man.
Like Out of This World.
That's terrible.
I'm bringing it over next time we record. I'm bringing the game over so you can play it.
I'll piss people off if I do like games that I think are bad. Because people will be like, oh, that was a great game. And the game sucked. So I'll keep my opinions to myself before I piss people off.
We could talk about that another day. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I got for that.
All right.
AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Pick then who's going to win.
Yeah, so at a recent press conference, Tony Khan did confirm that women's tag titles are in existence. He's already had them created. He plans on doing a tournament at some point to crown the first champions, but he has not done that tournament yet due to several women being injured. So I want to call the shots early, see who, before we even know who's going to be in the tournament, let's pick who we think is going to be the winners of said tournament. For me, my likely bet, this is easy money, this would be my betting favorite, would be Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. They've been hovering around each other for months now, and it's kind of seeming like it's going nowhere. And I think the reason for that is because they're supposed to come back together for this tag team thing. But since it's not happening yet, they just kind of have them just hovering as opposed to really going anywhere with it. So I think once those titles come into fruition, that's when they're going to get back together, and that's when the tag team...
Okay.
That's when they'll resolve their issues and become the initial tag team champions.
It's very simple. I'm going to tell you who's going to win this. Mercedes Moné bet herself. 10 belt Moné.
10 belt.
10 belt Moné.
Just to piss off everybody. Everybody already complaining about that belt she do have. Add 2 more.
Yep. It'd be great. That would really piss people off.
Oh, it'll really piss people
people
off.
be on a cute picture. People on the internet, you never see this in WWE.
Honestly, I'd be a little upset by that. Like, come on now, you don't have tag team titles for the initial champion to be a single person. Come on now.
And if it does happen and someone says something stupid like that, remember Braun Strowman won with a 8-year-old.
Yes,
yeah, but they weren't inaugural champions.
I know. I'm just saying.
That just devalues it immediately if they're the inaugural. If one person's the inaugural tag team champions,
she's that good.
I'm going with.
I don't know. Are these teams still together?
They're probably a little outdated. The list you got there,
TJ.
Yeah, they're still there.
And
they're still
Tay
yeah,
Miller.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to Hikaru Shida and Rio. I think that's a safe pick. Just even if I'm wrong, but just
I wouldn't mind seeing them together.
Because wasn't Rio the first AEW champion for women?
Yes, Rio was the very first women's AEW champion.
And Hikaru Shida had a good run as AEW champion.
Yes, she did.
Multiple times. So I just don't see why that wouldn't not work. You know what I mean? So, and, you know, I'm not the biggest Rio fan. I got nothing against her. She just seems like she gets in the ring. She's always happy. You just throw her around. Like she's constantly just getting tossed all over the place.
When you're
she's so damn little.
Yeah, when you're small for the women's division, like it's kind of hard not to play that role.
Yeah.
When you're literally smaller than everyone.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, to be honest, I haven't really kept up with AEW, so I don't really know. So I would defer to y'all on this.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing someone like Sky Blue and Julia Hart They have their Triangle of Madness group along with Tekla, who I think is going to be a future world champion. But I wouldn't mind her. Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford could be a good thing because Megan Bayne needs something to do, and I don't think she's ready for the world title yet. And I don't think they want to take the belt off of Monet yet. So Megan needs something to kind of hold her over in the meantime. I think that could be a good thing to have her hold on to as well.
Okay.
How's Peraza doing over there?
She hasn't been. I haven't seen her in months.
Oh, okay.
I would love to see Deonna Purrazzo back. She is so good.
Yeah. But to me, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I get he was doing it at a press conference. I feel like this would have been better off, like, once he had the titles and everything. Like, just kept hush hush. Once he had the titles and everything, it's like, boom, let's make an announcement. Oh, the women deserve this, this, and that. You know, cut the whole promo. Boom, here's the titles.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's better than announcing it ahead of time. Like, oh, I already got them, and it's coming.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just me.
But also, it was announced on just a random press conference because someone asked about it. So anyone
I
who
feel like
didn't
just stay tuned. You know.
Yeah, but anyone who didn't watch that press conference probably still don't even know that they exist.
Yeah.
So it'll still be a surprise whenever he does pull the trigger on that. And also, no one knows what they look like. He just says they exist.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's still a thing. But I agree with what you're saying. Just let it be a surprise. Don't tip your hand at all.
Do you think AEW has the ability to hold an Evolution-esque show?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have the roster size to have an Evolution show. Yes. And I would love to see it happen. And even if they don't have the roster, their partnerships with CMLL and New Japan / Stardom will allow them to put on such a show, even if they didn't have enough.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that TikTok you sent me a couple of days ago. It was like, what do you watch AEW for? And it was like the plot.
And it was Willow.
Yeah,
I seen that one too.
So like I reposted it. So then my wife was like, "What was up with that TikTok that we talking about?" She's like, "It's the AEW thing. It said the plot." I'm like, "Oh, I just like wrestling." And then like we went over. She's like, "No, there was something else at the end." So then she played it, and I was like, "I don't even remember her being in it."
I watch NXT for the plot. Miss Parker.
Like Candice LeRae.
You just
Speaking of,
you just
one return, one release in WWE. Nah, did anybody have anything else for the
No, you can segue.
All right,
you can segue
one
right
return,
on
one
in.
release. My first release, Candice LeRae. I'm bringing back AJ Lee.
I'm all right with that.
Yes, ratings will shoot up.
I would love to see AJ Lee in the ring again, so I'm okay with that.
AJ Lee versus Stephanie Vaquer could possibly shut the show down.
Possibly, yeah.
Would love to see it.
I would love to see it too.
You got any?
Just Brock Lesnar, go away. I don't need to see you anymore. You've already. I know that me is just. I just don't want to see him anymore. I know like the whole situation with him him being trash with that whole thing with Vince. I know that was Vince is not. He was part of it, but I just want him to go away. I just don't need to see him anymore. I mean, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, you've already cemented your legacy in the wrestling business. Just I don't need to see you anymore.
Okay.
That's just all. I don't need to see you anymore. I think the F5 is one of the greatest finishers ever. To me, I think it is. I mean, it's great.
It looks great.
It looks
great.
I like F5.
It looks dominant. Like, you know,
It fits his persona very well.
Perfect. Just I don't need to see you anymore.
It's the same thing every time he comes back.
Yeah.
We get it. Suplex City was cool the first couple times.
Yeah.
Then it's just like, okay, you know. But who would you bring back for him?
Since you got rid of this Karrion Kross.
I'm not mad at that.
So a lot of people think that that's a work.
That's a work.
It's not a work.
You don't think so?
And even if
No.
his is a work, even if it is a work, if not, I would like them to bring Braun Strowman back and do him right this time for the 5th time. But they just can't seem to get it right with Braun Strowman. I don't know why.
I think his ship has sailed.
But yeah, so
After he hit his peak with the get these hands moment.
Yeah.
I just feel his ship has sailed.
That's fair. You know what I mean? But go ahead. That was mine. So
yeah, this one is I have Logan Paul going because I just don't like him as a person.
that's fair. Same with his brother.
Honestly, he's a good wrestler.
I'm not going to defend him as a person, but he is a solid wrestler.
Not bad.
Really good.
Honestly, as a wrestler, he is pretty good. He fits in there well, but he can go. But to return, I just want to see this guy get his just due, and that's Christian. Christian is a great wrestler.
So are you telling me you want to see just one more match?
Yes.
Christian is great.
His heel run in AEW was stuff of legend. Like
I just seen a clip of him like lifting someone up and throwing them and Edge spearing them.
Yeah, that might have been from Forbidden Door.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They just had a match against Kip Sabian and
Nick Wayne.
No, Nick Wayne got hurt. His foot.
Yeah.
So it was Kill Switch, aka Luchasaurus, who I'm glad to see he's back because he had a double pneumonia or something like that. Like he was on the brink of death.
He was
double
on
pneumonia.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. I liked when he was with I like when he was with Jungle Boy when they had the little
Jurassic Express.
Yeah, it was corny, but it worked.
Yeah, it worked. But yeah, like Luchasaurus was bad. Like
he was also on Big Brother. I didn't know that.
I know he's on Big Brother. I know he was in WWE for a bit.
He was on Big Brother. He was a player on the show, contestant on the show.
I never watched that show. My mother-in-law loved that fucking show.
I used to. My mother-in-law did too. She got me in on it. Then I watched it for a couple of years, and I had stopped watching it.
But yeah, my mother-in-law loved that fucking show.
Did not know he was still on WWE.
I think Quentin would be hilarious on Big Brother.
Who?
You.
Why me?
Because you hate stupid people. So and then like you being stuck in a house. I mean, I know you like being inside, but you being trapped in a house for like months. I could just see you like trolling people and getting people so upset. They're like, you know what? We got to just put him on the block and just get him out of here.
Oh, they would try to fight me.
Yeah.
They would try to fight me. There's no question about that.
Yeah, that's why I think it'd be hilarious if you was on Big Brother. But anyways.
Okay. Double pneumonia is when you basically have fluid in both of your lungs. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he was bad. But I'm glad to see that he's recovered and doing much better. But,
that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I'll say release Rusev. You're not doing anything with him.
Yeah, they've done.
It was pointless to bring him back.
They've done nothing with him.
Completely pointless to bring him back. And who would I bring back? I'm going to go obscure here. Maybe if you bring him back, if he's still the same size and could be the monster that he was supposed to be back in the day, I'm gonna say Mason Ryan.
Mason Ryan was terrible.
He was awful.
He was awful.
Awful. No, but
he just had to look.
I look like Batista,
but he was terrible.
I would like to see Cesaro back and like given a good run.
Yeah, so Cesaro's so good.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind Big Cass being back either.
I like well, he hasn't been doing anything in AEW lately, has he?
Has he been in ROH?
He's in AEW.
He's in AEW. Okay.
He's been having some matches floating around with the tag team with Brian Keith.
Okay.
Fortunately, they're not associating with Chris Jericho at the moment, which
you're okay with.
Okay with.
Get rid of Low Scrolls. No, get rid of Pretty Diddly, and bring back the Ascension.
Quit talking bad about Pretty Diddly.
Bring back the Ascension and give them a real run.
I'm okay with that, but don't
Pretty Diddly. So, dude,
Pretty Diddly.
We've seen that gimmick 100 times, and it never really works as well as it did with Billy and Chuck and Billy.
It was Billy and Chuck.
Yeah,
with Rico as their manager.
Yeah, that was the best that gimmick's ever gonna get. They even tried it with Breezango.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I like Breezango.
I did too. Fandango was very entertaining to me. So was Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, so he's one person I wouldn't mind seeing getting a good run.
Tyler Breeze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was entertaining. Like both of his iterations, when he was, the supermodel and would come out with the selfie stick and make his little model faces, and also when he was part of Breezango and was funny. I enjoyed both iterations of him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? Here's a person I would like to see go, just because he also deserves better. I'm blanking on his name. I almost called him Butch.
Pete Dunne?
Pete Dunne.
They dropped the ball with him.
I would like to see him release him, because he deserves better, and I think he would be a hell of a lot better in AEW.
Yeah.
And bring back Damian Sandow.
I don't think Sandow got it no more, because I've seen him.
But then bring back Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder.
Yeah. No, don't bring back Zack Ryder. Bring in Matt Cardona.
No. Woo, woo, woo.
No.
Woo. You know
no.
it.
Woo. Be Matt Cardona.
I like Zack Ryder. Bring back the Internet Championship and let him defend it.
I'd be okay with that. Still be Matt Cardona, though.
Yeah. But that's all I got for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What we got next? EWC recap.
So EWC just wrapped up last weekend, and the last event was Street Fighter 6, which was won by, why is it slipping my mind? Xiaohai. 2-time back-to-back EWC champion. I was not right on my pick.
None of us was.
Because I said I had picked Kakaru.
Yes.
I
think
I picked a double up, but I picked the wrong double up.
Right.
But story of the day. Second time in a row this year, big tournament. 15-year-old Blas comes in second place again.
Dang.
So a 15-year-old earned $100,000 at Capcom Cup and $125,000 at EWC.
But you're like going to high school and you're like, I already make more than your parents.
He made more than me.
Like picture as a parent, and there's parents out there who got 15-year-olds who's like, oh, stop playing video games, you'll never amount to nothing. This kid just made more than you.
Yeah. But you're right. So there was actually 3 stories from this tournament. Actually,
okay.
Obviously, Xiaohai being the first back-to-back EWC.
Yeah.
Blaz getting second place
again,
and the Punk pop off.
Oh,
Xiaohai.
Quentin, I gotta show this to you because I know you missed it.
So Lashar came in third.
Is
that who I picked?
I believe it was.
I believe that is who you picked to win.
Yeah. I picked Phenom. He didn't play well this tournament, but a lot of people were upset because Blaz and Crime were in the same bracket and they're best friends, right? Or they're just friends or whatever. But
yeah, they're friends. One's 14, one's 15.
Yeah. So before you watch this,
is he the one that he was like, yeah, and he got up and the match wasn't over and he ended up losing? I seen that. And I was like, holy crap.
This is the third time this has happened to somebody. So the first one was years ago, is a player named Wolf Crone. He played
Mhm.
Street Fighter 4 and 5. I guess he doesn't play anymore, but he did this in Street Fighter 4. He popped off. The match wasn't over. And he lost. He's playing against a legendary player named Ricky Ortiz. Ricky Ortiz beat him, and then Ricky Ortiz popped off after Wolfcrone popped off, and he was like, "What are you standing for?" That was like the big thing. The second one was a grand finals in Guilty Gear, XRD, I believe it was called. Guy named Wuxi. It was a grand finals. He beat the guy in the one round. He got up and started popping off like he won. He didn't realize there was one more round.
Mm.
So that dude that he beat in that round heard him and killed him, and then popped off and won. Which so it's like, dude, then here we are now. This is the third one.
Yeah. So was this like 2-2 the end of the match or something like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that? So and Zhao Hai won it. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this would have eliminated him
This
Or
would have
since he-
sent him into the
to
losers,
the losers
side.
bracket. Yeah.
Yeah. And Shahai's pop off is terrible. Like
I don't think. Just look at him. Doesn't seem like the type to me
Who's
that
ever talked
would-
to a girl?
that it. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh.
What you see his wife?
Oh no.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh no.
That's his wife.
That's his wife.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
But-
He punched up on his wife, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
like she looks that they do not look like a proper couple
No.
to be nice.
Right.
But no, he doesn't seem like the type that would kind of be braggadocious.
Mm-mm.
So I think he had that moment where he wanted to, and then kind of stopped himself, like, "No, that's not me."
But these two did not get along last year. That was the big thing. Was these two? They had a big beef going on. They actually squashed their beef at this event last year. So
Is he American?
no, he's Chinese.
Chinese?
Punk's American.
Well,
and he's,
I
and he's-
figured that.
and he's from Philly. But
So they don't even speak the same language.
Shao Hai can speak
No,
English.
no.
Yeah.
People from Philly don't speak English. Is what I meant. I didn't.
Can you go to? So that's the one pop off. Could you show the? I want you to see that Wuxi one. His name is Washi. It's W-O. I just want to see like the other ridiculous pop off. Then we'll go right back to this SHIGE. There it goes. Right to Evo Phil.
What's this?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. So this was Guilty Gear, I think XRD or whatever it is. So it was winner semi. I thought it was a grand final. Sorry, but so he thinks he wins here. Yeah, he thinks he wins.
Mhm.
And then
Are you
it's
too
just
late?
Yep, too
Nah,
late.
too late. Already got you, buddy.
Yeah.
You're already in the blender, my
Yeah.
guy.
Yep. That's it. So
It's not. I mean, hey.
you got to quit doing that. You just
Well, his is honestly
Oh,
is
he's sick. He's sick.
I don't see. I don't know which one's worse
That's the weirdest celebration
And-
I've ever
because
seen.
one of them is like he's just not aware that there's another round. So he got up after the round was over. He just didn't realize, hey, there's another one.
right.
It's worse because Punk didn't finish.
Yeah, because Punk didn't. He got up before it was over.
Yeah.
And you were about to beat the eventual winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. That's bad.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like what place did Punk come in?
He didn't make it out of Did he make it out of groups?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Because I think he lost
Well,
after that. Let me.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And how much was won? 250K. Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
Punk got to be sick.
So let's see here. It was
Yeah, right there. No, he
oh
never.
no, Punk qualified. He made it to the second. He made it to the second round.
Okay.
He didn't make it out of the third round.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he got to.
Yeah,
be
the
sick.
third phase. He lost to. Where's he at? Why am I missing?
Just look for the American flag if you can find it, because obviously he's American. So
There ain't nobody in that one.
Oh, second phase.
okay.
He lost to Matsu, 56.
who we didn't even say, we didn't know who that was, and
Yeah,
he
I
was on a
wasn't familiar with
tear.
him. Yeah, he went on a pretty good
But
tear.
we didn't bash like Juicy Joe's, but
We didn't bash him. I
No.
just said I'm not familiar with your
Yep,
game.
that was it. We didn't say, oh, he's getting
And I picked
washed.
Juicy Joe, and he didn't do well.
No, he didn't do well.
But the character he uses, the characters in his group are strong against him, so he was at like a character
yeah, he was using. They were
disadvantage.
using Kimberly group for some reason.
Yeah, so we didn't know the matchups.
You called the Shine one.
What does Shine
You
not?
say
the
he just
one?
doesn't play well
Yeah,
overseas.
Shine does not play well overseas. I got to see Marissa be used in this tournament. She hasn't shown up in a major tournament in years, since year 1. I got to see her get my main get used a bit and actually win a little bit, which made me happy. But it's just.
But those were the 3 biggest talks, honestly, of this tournament. Was Xiaohai going back to back, Blaz again,
Yeah,
and then and Punk with the pop off fail.
yeah.
That's
But-
funny.
Some of your picks though, you was right though. Quick Q, you picked Angry Bird and Noah.
Yeah.
You was right there. You picked Mena. I don't think you picked Kawano.
No, I think I picked.
I think you picked Momochi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Yusuke and all that stuff. Yeah.
You didn't pick Ending Walker.
I didn't, and I was like,
you was
I,
mentioning
I
that you
said,
liked
I was
him.
like, man, I want to pick him, but I ended up going with Big
Dual
Bird
Kevin
and Dual Kevin.
yeah,
Same here.
Yeah.
Big Bird made it.
And
through.
I said, I was like, I want to go with Ending Walker because
Yeah.
of the name, but
I know you had said Xiaohai and Punk, didn't you, or did you
Yeah,
say
he
Kakaru?
picked Punk. He did pick
I think it
Punk.
was Punk and Kakaru.
You picked Punk and Kakaru.
I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, we picked Kakaru and Xiaohai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't picking Tachi Card because he uses modern Ed.
He didn't use Ed in that one. He used Manon.
I think another one, these Tora Meshi was a big shocker because he was using the Dalzim.
Oh, he was wrecking people with
wrecking
Dalsim,
people
though.
with Dal. There was another Dalzim player in this tournament too. I can't think of the name right now.
YHC Mochi.
Yep. Okay.
YHC Mochi
Yeah.
was using.
Tearing on fire too.
They were destroying people.
Yeah.
Dalsim is one of the most annoying characters to play against in this game. He annoys the fuck out of me.
And then
I've always, since the first Street Fighter, hated fighting him.
Yeah.
and then that group there, this one here, I had Phenom coming out of here, but he was up 2-0 against Crime A, and then he blew it, know, and then but Blaz went on a tear as you know.
Yeah.
So
Laz went on a tear. Goichi
was on another one too.
He's great, and he won EWC and
City of the Wolves,
Fatal Fury,
and he beat Xiaohai.
and he beat Xiaohai. So Xiaohai wanted to be the first one to win 2 in the same year, but he was like, he took that from me, and they played each other in the semifinals.
Oh.
And he's like, he took that from. I like they got a little bit of trash talk out of him because he was like, he took that from me. I want my payback.
Right.
Goichi was like, what do you got to say that? Goichi said, I don't lose. I like a little bit of trash talk. It makes it good. Lashar looking good like
course.
always.
Yeah, I got
You picked Higuchi because
yeah.
you're I think we all picked these 2.
Yeah.
Because we weren't familiar with Kentyo
And
or Veggie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause remember I was pumped because Higuchi ended up fighting Pugera, and he beat him when I popped off at the house. Even though I wasn't even playing, but but I was pumped because he was the only Gal player in the tournament. So
None of us picked DCQ.
No, we didn't. No, I picked Fudo out of that one.
And I think
it was Kusanagi. Yep, that's the Ryu player, the French one.
Yeah,
because I know the flag. So
I know I picked Ryukichi.
Did you? Okay.
Okay.
Because I remember saying like he has the character's name in his name or something like that.
No, that's Itabashi Zangief.
Oh yeah, it was that one. You're
and
correct.
he got
You're
out
right.
anyway.
Yep.
NL was
that was who I picked. You're right.
Yeah, I think I picked Hurricane out of this one because I just didn't want the NL to win because I hate Akuma. So I was being an Akuma hater.
Itabashi is the one who used the Marissa. He did use Zangief as well, but and Bonchan, I think we all picked Bonchan.
Yeah, I think I picked Mickey though.
I think I picked Mickey as well.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us picked Pugera.
Yeah.
But It was a real good show. Like I said, first place, Shanghai won 2 years in a row, $250,000. Falcons, the esports team Falcons won the sports title, the team
Yeah,
title.
That's the big one. That's like a $7 million.
$7 million.
Yeah.
And Taquito won it for him. I'm pretty sure it was Taquito that won it.
Taquito's not part of Falcons.
You sure it wasn't?
Yeah, no, Taquito's not part of Falcons. Taquito's part of Reject.
Reject. Okay, sorry. All right.
Now NL is part of Falcons. But yeah, Falcons won the $1 million or $7 million for their team. So their stuff paid off.
Yeah.
Probably put up 100,000 to send all them over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Get 7 million. Be worth it.
Yeah, exactly. 100,000, maybe 200,000, flights and stuff.
And even still.
Right.
Still, 7 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's great money.
I do. He said Ending Walker. I didn't watch Ending Walker fight Mena, but he said he tore Mena up.
Oh, Ending Walker destroyed Mena. Like 5-0. Like the final phase was
there. It is right there.
Just
yeah,
first
Ron.
to 5. It wasn't a double elimination tournament.
Mm-hmm.
First to 5. He wrecked him 5-0. Just straight washed him. He couldn't, Mena couldn't do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild.
But that's when they got to the top 8, right? Or 16?
The top 16.
Okay, first.
Top 16 became first to 5.
And Angry Bird took him out.
Yeah, Angry Bird did well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he lost in the third place match to LaShaw 5-4.
So your pick's been on point, man. Your pick's been better than ours.
Yeah, your picks weren't bad.
Yeah, you've been picking pretty solid. So tell us something we don't know.
Yeah, we overanalyze.
Yeah, he goes with his gut, and he's been picking. His picks have been solid. So, but yeah, it was a good tournament. I don't know what I think that what's the next one? Is it Evo France in October?
I believe there's UFA.
Okay,
because I know some of the Street Fighter players is talking about UFA.
Okay.
Is coming up, but then Evo France is after that, I believe.
Ultimate Fighting Alliance?
No, but
Ultimate Frisbee Association. Okay.
Yeah, Ultimate Fighting Arena.
Is
French and is going to take place in next week.
No clue why Alliance came to my mind before Arena.
So yeah, because I know
that's actually an MMA company, I believe, at least at one point, the UFA.
Because there's no more tournaments over here for the rest of the year, I believe. I think everything else is overseas now.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think they're done over here for the year.
Because Frosty Faustings is the beginning of the year, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I think the American tournaments are done.
Yeah, the only one they didn't do, which we didn't know, was the supposed to be that Evo Los Angeles. They never did that. I don't know what happened with that.
It.
Okay.
Probably wasn't getting enough attention or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it was a good. Like I didn't watch the final like with Blast and stuff. I'm gonna go back though, but I did watch a lot. I watched a lot. I watched all of the first day. I watched all good bit of Friday, part of Thursday. So I was so busy over the weekend. So, but what I saw was good. Like I said, I think was more impressed with the Dawson players. They just was they didn't win, but they was just on a tear.
Yeah, I like seeing the lower tiered characters win. So,
right.
Like when it's not, you're only winning because you're using the best character in the game. Nah, Dawson is nowhere close to the best character in the game. He's widely considered bottom 5.
Right.
But
who's considered the worst?
Lily.
Yeah, Lily.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I don't even know what that is.
It's just you remember T-Hawk? The big Native American, the Indian guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's from his village.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she uses a lot of similar moves to him.
Okay.
But she's like a tiny, tiny little girl, and she's weird.
They could have just put T-Hawk in the game, but whatever.
Oh. But yeah, she's widely considered the worst in the game.
Yeah. Like, I would be okay if they actually just literally just deleted her from the game, but I know they're not going to do that. Capcom doesn't do stuff like that. If they actually just deleted her out of the game and just filled her in with somebody else, I'll be okay with it, but Capcom's not going to do that.
No one's going to.
Because there is a pro player that does use her that he did actually win with her.
He won Combo Breaker
last year. Yeah, El
Chakotay.
El Chakotay, yeah. So he's the only Lily player that's a pro player that we know of.
Yeah.
But no one else uses her.
No one else uses her at a high level.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like a tiny, tiny little girl that does wind stuff, but she's vastly considered the worst character in the game. Not all that good. Because I think they say like she only has like one good normal move. So you're like, oh, all this person's going to do is just this one move because every other move just sucks to use. So they're just like, yeah, she's just bad.
Oh, okay. Well, any more on that?
No.
No, you definitely had the best picks, honestly.
Yeah.
I think all your choices you picked was better than ours. So.
Yeah.
Luck.
So good. I need to stop trying to be different and just start going with who's winning and quit to say, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, can't just because I'm a big Gal man, every time a Gal player is in it, I shouldn't just run with the Gal player, you know what I mean? Even though Gucci did well, but still just, you know, but yeah.
Oh.
That's all I got on that, though. So.
Fantastic Four discussion?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice. So I'll start off. I thought this was a very solid movie.
Yes.
I thought it was
That's
pretty good.
Literally how I would term it. Solid.
Yeah.
Just solid. Not great, not bad, not okay. Just a solid movie. I can watch again if it's on, but I'll probably never turn it on.
Yeah. So I'll probably watch it, you know, again once or twice. I tend to do that at the station. But I seen a preview for it recently, like after I seen the movie, of course. And then they're like, it was the preview of, you know, Sue saying, we're not giving you our baby. And I'm like, well, I kind of feel like that gives away the movie. You know what I mean? I'm like, that to me, I feel like that gave away too much. Like, I'm like, that preview feels a little bit too much after seeing the movie.
I hate when trailers do that, when they give away a major plot point.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to know a major plot point.
Yeah. Like, we knew he was coming. We don't need to know why.
Yeah.
Let's just know he's coming. There's a problem. Fantastic Four has to fix it. Once I seen that, I was like, well, now that I seen the movie, I really didn't need to, because I was like, that tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, oh, he wants their baby. Okay, cool. Movie done.
He looked great.
He did look great.
Absolutely.
Galactus looked incredible.
Yeah, and it wasn't a cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but he looked great, though.
Yeah, he looked absolutely great. One thing I do want to point out is I loved how they showed the downside of Reed's intelligence.
Yeah.
Like how he, like the monologue he had where he's like, I don't dream. I see all problems and think of every possible solution for it.
Right.
And that takes me into a dark place. And like, and they showed it.
Yeah.
Multiple times that as soon as he gets a bit of information, he's instantly into problem solving mode.
Right.
As soon as she showed him that pregnancy test that showed she was pregnant, he immediately went into, okay, what about our conditions? Is that going to have an effect on the baby? We got to baby proof the house. We got to do, like, he just instantly problem solving mode.
Never baby proof the house. I've never done that. I'm not saying never do it. I'm saying I've never done it.
Yeah,
right.
I
never did it.
I never did it either. I think with Sierra, we might have done the like lower cabinets where like the cleaning supplies was under the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I think I may have done that with Maya, but the boys were just like, "Don't touch that."
Yeah,
and then they don't.
After the first one, you generally are like, yeah, no. But I think that's about it. Maybe a gate or two.
Yeah, I think with this movie, just like Marvel Rivals, Sue Storm is the MVP.
I can agree with that.
I think she's the MVP. Just like if you got a good one in Marvel Rivals, she's probably gonna be the MVP.
I can agree with that.
Her getting that mother strength was super dope. Super dope. And I love that Galactus didn't just fall for the trap.
Yeah.
Like he's like, nah,
Yeah.
something ain't right here. Like,
okay, why are y'all just standing there looking at me?
Yeah.
That's weird. You were fighting me just 5 seconds ago, and then all of a sudden you stop and just stand there and look at me.
Yeah.
Something's up.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot. I like that.
Yeah. But and I'm gonna piss people off with this. I don't care. I still don't like Pedro as Mr. Fantastic. It's not the acting. He's a phenomenal actor.
Yes.
But when I look at him, I just see Pedro. I did not see Reed Richards. Not even a little bit.
I get it.
Like when they had John Krasinski on
Perfect Reed.
Like when I looked at it, like if you wouldn't have told me who that was, I'm like, it's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
If you put a picture up there of Reed or of Pedro Pascal, I would have been like, even if he had the Fantastic Four suit on, I'd been like, is he Johnny? Like, who is he? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, he's not the blonde, but he did not give off Mr. Fantastic. I looked at me, you know what I mean? Like, so the entire movie, I'm just kind of like, eh. And Jazz was like, oh, do you think they didn't show his power enough? I was like, no. I was like, they were showing it a lot. Like, there was little subtle things he was doing.
Yeah.
Like when he reached for the egg. Or when he was like writing on the chalkboard, like
you saw
in one
his
place
arms
and just stretch.
Yeah.
Or getting stretched by Galactus.
Well, yeah. But I meant outside the fight. Like you kept seeing like him do different things, but I was just like, he just didn't look like Reed to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. He doesn't look like a Reed Richards.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But as an actor, he did a great job.
Yeah. And that's what I said. I don't want people to think that I'm saying he's a bad actor. He's not. I'm just saying the look didn't visually do it for me.
His portrayal of Reed Richards, though, was good. It's just he just doesn't look like Reed Richards.
Right. But we knew he was going to be good in the part.
Yeah,
he's a great actor.
A great actor.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's nitpicking, though.
Yeah. I do got to say, Johnny Storm looks weird. I don't know what it is. To me, it kind of looks like when they did the de-aging thing on Robert Downey Jr. in, what was that, Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
When they did the de-aging and he looked weird because he was de-aged. Something about this Johnny Storm just looked off to me. What it is, I have no idea. Maybe he's not a natural blonde, and because they made him blonde, it didn't look natural on him. I don't know. All I know is when I looked at him, like something just looks off.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I think what I did enjoy about the movie, though, speaking of Johnny, was even though, of course, Galactus was the big threat, everybody was fighting their own battles.
Right.
Yeah.
Internal battles or, even external, technically, when it comes to thing. But Johnny, like, wanting to prove, like, I'm smart too, or I belong here.
Like, it isn't just about Reed ain't the only one with that has the brains. Like,
right.
Correct.
Right. Like, even when Sue said to him, like, oh, you figured something out. And he's like, good, let me take it to Reed. And he's like, no, I got this. Like, that was, or even him learning Shala's language.
Yeah.
Right.
That was dope.
That was dope.
So, yeah, I kept saying Johnny looked funny to me, too. I didn't think of it the way you thought of it.
Yeah.
But he looked, he didn't give off Playboy Johnny like it kind of is supposed to be.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? To me, but I enjoyed his portrayal of him fighting for like his place.
Yeah.
Amongst the crew too.
I like that. And I just kind of circling back to Reed, how he talks about how, I should have, I'm afraid to make the new suits that you want because last time I was supposed to make them, look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And like just shows that like when you talk about everyone's having their own personal struggles, Reed is like, I'm so smart. If I make a mistake, it weighs on him.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. The thing was like, who would have known? He's like, I would have.
He's like,
I should
me.
have.
Yeah. He's like,
so-
me. I should have known.
Mhm.
And like when you're that intelligent and something goes wrong, you're like, I'm smart enough to have, I should have accounted for this.
Right.
I do love how like characters are so smart, but like when they're put in situations, they kind of like say dumb things, and as a normal human, you're like, come on. It's like sometimes,
Mhm.
like in the movie, like when Reed looks at Franklin, and right away, I was like, he's thinking of the possibility, and they're like, what is he thinking? I'm like, come on, you guys are scientists, y'all know exactly what he's thinking. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
About
Possibility of what?
Using the baby as the
Yeah, of giving them the Galactus.
Good.
Of giving them.
Remember, he looked down at the baby, and remember Sue was like, no. Like, remember she kind of got upset,
Yeah.
but Johnny and Thing were kind of like, what? Clue us in. What's he thinking? And it's like, come on.
yeah.
Like, put two and two together here.
Yeah. And
Some-
I don't blame him for having the thought cross his mind, even if it's for a half a second. I'm not saying he should have heavily considered it, but should we? No, it's been thought about. I'm not saying it was a deep thought, but it crossed his mind. Should I? No. Even if it's like,
I think it was more of like he actually like took the time to like look. It was more than just well, you mentioned it, so I thought about it. It was like should I do this?
but like you were saying, when you're someone of that level of intelligence, you take everything into account. Everything means everything. So he takes it into account.
Yeah.
But he came to my whole thing is you came to the right conclusion. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't blame someone for having the thought.
It was the using him as bait part. That's weird.
The using him as bait part.
That's when they was like, oh, what's going on? What is he thinking? And I'm like, come on, he's thinking of using him as bait. I was like, I'm in the theater, like, come on.
No,
You know what I mean?
that's obvious.
It was that part.
Use him as bait.
Yeah.
Like, how else are you going to get someone who wants him to go where you want him to go?
Mm-hmm.
Dangle what he wants in front of him like that. That's your only option.
Yeah. Johnny trying to sacrifice himself in the end was kind of dope, though. I did enjoy that. Like,
I'm happy he was willing to do that chance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Shia LaBeouf coming in and like, no, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that they showed the humanity in her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The whole movie.
Yeah.
It was never a thing that just happened miraculously.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as she determined that they were going to die, one, she had I don't know if you want to call it the niceness to announce it.
Yeah.
Because she could have just been like, go there and said nothing to no one, and then he just shows up and then eats the planet.
But you know what?
No one knows.
I think that's part that this movie is missing. And again, I don't know the full lore of Fantastic Four. I'm not going to pretend I do. Obviously, I'm reading Doom's comics. I'm more into Doom. But, or I'm sorry, not necessarily Fantastic Four, but Silver Surfer, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reason that he couldn't just go to uninhabited planets?
That,
you know what I mean? The movie should have explained something like that. Like, why pass Saturn, which is how many times bigger than Earth,
to
come to Earth?
Yeah, if they should have explained why this planet works when Saturn doesn't.
Yeah.
That could have been explained more. But like I was saying about her humanity is she at least had the courtesy to be like, hey, your time's limited. enjoy your time with your family.
Right.
Like, she's showing that, yeah, I gotta do this, but I'm not just some asshole that's just gonna let you just not know it's coming.
Right.
And even when they went to meet Galactus, she spoke with Johnny and she's talking and she's, explaining stuff. And when Galactus was like, "Give me the baby," she looked like, "What?"
Yeah.
And she's like, what, why?
Yeah. So, for instance, 1,300 Earths can fit in Jupiter.
1,300?
1,300.
Jesus.
So why not just go to Earth? I mean, I'm sorry, Jupiter.
Yeah.
Why go to
Right.
Earth? Like, the movie should have explained something,
Right.
even if it was just a bull crap reason of, oh, well,
The
humanity inhabited, or he needs the, yeah,
life
the life on
forms
it. Yeah.
being inhabited on the planet makes it more enriching.
Right.
Something
Yes.
just...
Because it's like, no way you pass that giant planet right there to come to this small one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's definitely something that should have been explained, because I can guarantee there's a lot of people that had that same thought. Like, why aren't you just going to Jupiter?
yeah.
Yeah, the biggest planet in the solar system. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jupiter. That's Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, it makes no... I think, when you do something like that, the movie should just give you some type of reason. You know what I mean?
Some
Otherwise,
reason
it's just
other
a plot
than
hole.
Yeah, other than the story takes place on Earth, so he has to come to Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
Give us some bullshit reason why. Even if, like you said, even if it's a bullshit reason.
Especially when you're mentioning, like, oh, yeah, he just passed this planet. And it's like, why didn't he just take that planet?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or even if you say some bull crap like, oh, well, he decided to come here because he sensed Franklin.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could even say something along those lines, but they were just kind of like, your planet has been chosen. He's coming here. I chose it. Like, okay, well, why didn't you choose any of them planets? But yeah.
I didn't think I would like Mole Man, but I enjoyed him.
Yeah, he was cool. Stingray from
Yeah, I'm about to say I liked him in Cobra Kai. So when I seen him, I was like, yes.
Like, I just enjoyed how snarky he was with Reed.
Right.
Oh no, I want him to ask me.
Which, hilariously, he's the exact same character as Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Exact same character. It's just he's Mole Man now.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
I like seeing Subterranea.
mm-hmm.
Speaking of Subterranea, I like how they fucking evacuated the city when they knew fucking Galactus was coming.
Yeah, but I was like, they went underground. I'm like,
I mean, when you got something that can topple every building, I mean, I guess that's the next safest place.
Yeah. Till he's stumping right above you like he was. Like, they're all like,
well,
right.
Yeah, but at least stomping above you instead of on you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying
If you stayed in the buildings, he's just stepping on them.
Yeah. Yeah. The Avengers would not have done that.
You know?
They're like,
no.
Good luck, everyone else. But, yeah, I mean, solid B movie to me.
Yeah, solid movie. I love Bearded Thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bearded Thing definitely looked dope.
I didn't think I would. I'm not going to say I didn't think I would like it, but I didn't know such a thing existed. And now that I've seen it, that's all I want to see is Bearded Thing.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed them incorporating the cartoon in a sense of like, it's not like it just doesn't exist. They're like, okay, yeah, it exists, but it wasn't really us.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. Like, even thing, like, they're like, say it, it's clobbering time. And he's like, that's just for the cartoon. I don't really say that.
Like, I don't say that.
I enjoyed that. So, but I mean, of course, there's still more we need to know. Obviously, he isn't gone because we know at the end of, was it Thunderbolts?
Yeah,
they're coming. They're coming. So The question is why.
Yeah,
You know,
Right.
I'm assuming they're running again to get away.
that's possible.
Right.
Or
So-
it might have something to do with Doom
Could be.
Yeah, because he showed up at the
in the mid-credit
at the
scene.
Baxter building.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So yeah.
So we'll see where it leads.
Yeah. I do have to say though, I like Thunderbolts and Captain America better than this movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I wasn't as y'all know, and I've said I had no interest in Thunderbolts whatsoever.
I really
and
didn't at first either.
I was interested in this movie, but I think Thunderbolts, in the end, was more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Thunderbolt because of Bucky. That was one reason I wanted to see it.
I don't like Bucky.
We know.
They jumped.
Dirty New York dudes.
I just think Bucky's dope.
Yeah, I seen somebody in the group that was like, people don't understand. Bucky didn't kill Iron Man. I'm like, shut up. Yes, he did. Well, he was brainwashed. He still did it. You could say it wasn't his fault, but don't be like he didn't do it.
He did do it.
Yeah, he did do it. It wasn't consciously, but he still did it.
Yeah, he still did it.
Yeah.
We know there's always someone out there that's trying to like
Yeah.
make an excuse or flip something. You know, there's people that's like the very first TikTok I made was the Father's Day joke for Fresh Prince for Will's dad.
Oh,
And then you know, and then somebody was like, actually Lou kind of got the bad rap here.
No,
I'm like,
no,
look, man,
no,
look.
you can't defend Lou.
I'm like,
you can't defend Lou.
Lou was a bad
I will
dad.
defend Shao Tucker. I will not defend Lou.
Yeah, Lou was a bad
I
dad.
cannot
Will
defend.
not
But
defend
yeah,
Lou.
somebody on my comments said, yeah, Lou kind of got a bad rap.
No.
I'm like, no, he wasn't a good dad. You know,
It's just not a good time.
yeah, you know, it just
It
happened.
just happened.
Yeah, I was about to say. He never. I wonder if he called him next week and ironed out the details. But,
18
course
years
not.
don't just happen, bruh.
yes, but there's always someone out there that's always trying to make a valid excuse for somebody. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like you know they were wrong, but they don't. Well, no. He's just
Yeah.
He's got to stop doing that.
That's all I got for that, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser.
Spider-Man Brand New Day teaser. Let's pull this up.
See what we got here.
All right.
There's Thomas.
Wrong one. Right here. Here we go. And let's see what we got here.
Alrighty. So how you feeling? Yeah, good man. It's day one. Day one.
Why are they hugging him? They shouldn't know who he is.
You know, it's funny putting the suit on. It feels different this time somehow. It's also the first time we've ever had fans on set for day one, so it's really exciting.
Why is fans on set? That's just asking for spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got some familiar faces on set. Oh, me, man. You know, I'm just going to do my best, hopefully get it right. No pressure.
Riding on the tank. Didn't notice it is the old school, like self-made.
What does he need the cable for, though? He's Spider-Man.
Kind of looks like Andrew Garfield's
Mhm.
outfit a little bit.
So, I miss when actors were professionals.
What do you mean?
So, I seen an interview of Bokeem Woodbine,
Yeah,
Evil Dave Chappelle.
yeah.
And he said when he was on the set of Life, he was can't get right.
Yeah.
And he was like, can't get right, couldn't talk. So he was like, anytime he showed up on set, he wouldn't talk to anybody. He would just nod, and he was like, nobody could get him to break character. He said, except for Eddie did by lying to him and telling him that, he rapped. But he was like, yeah, he stayed in character the entire time. Come on, man. Nobody should know who you are, Tom. Be a professional.
Mhm.
You did all of that. You wove that long ass statement just to say
Be a professional.
Tom Hardy shouldn't have been outside of.
No, everyone should have ignored him. I'm blaming everyone else on set.
Okay.
Like, hey, we don't know who you are.
They know he's Spider-Man. They don't know he's Peter Parker.
I'm talking about when he was out of costume.
Yeah, he's not Peter Parker. He's Tom.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, we've had 3 different Spider-Mans now.
Yep.
We've only had one.
Do 4?
Huh?
Do 4 movies?
And then,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
no,
that
yeah,
too.
he's the first one to do 4 movies. But how many Spider-Man movies have we had total? We've had what, 3, 2, and then now 4.
Yeah.
So what's that? 9?
Yep.
9 Spider-Man movies. 3 different Spider-Men. Mans. Yeah. 1 Jonah Jameson. Jonah, not
J.
Jameson.
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was he in the Andrew Garfield? I don't think he was in any of the Andrew Garfields at all.
No, but I'm saying he's the only person to play that role.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yep.
He does a great job.
Yeah. Well,
Crap. Mega crap. I'll give you $50.
eh.
So yeah, he was perfect for it.
I feel like he would be on like the news right now, like release the files. Spider-Man has the files.
Yeah, the Epstein files. Yep.
But I mean, there wasn't much to go off there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for the movie.
Yeah, there's literally nothing really.
They did say they started voice. They started for
Into Spider-Verse.
yeah, Into the Spider-Verse.
The dude that was obsessed with Seinfeld.
Shamik.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't mess it up yet. You creep.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah. But I'm definitely excited to see. I'm excited to see where they go with it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we get a little Hobgoblin.
They did say Punisher's coming.
Okay. I'm hoping we get the Hobgoblin. I mean, Ned doesn't know who he is, so
And
Yeah.
and the actor that plays Ned teased it
yeah.
in a little Instagram picture of him holding a Hobgoblin toy.
Right.
So definitely could be something that pops up.
Oh, so
And with the
we'll-
weight loss he got too. So
Yeah, he definitely lost a lot of weight.
So yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on that, and when the trailer drops, we'll definitely be reviewing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Who suggested this, Tim?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This game, so fun.
So fun.
So fun. I instantly, when I turned it on, I was like, oh, it's a side scroller. I'm like, whatever, let me play it for a couple minutes. I got lost. I was like, I was enjoying the hell out of it.
I enjoy the art. The art style of it is fucking gorgeous.
Yes.
I'm buying that game. When does it come out? Is it out already?
Friday.
It comes out
I'll
on
see.
Friday.
But I don't know if it's a hard copy. I think it's just digital download
Mhm.
right now, which is awful. But the kills in that game feel so satisfying.
Yes.
Like he said, the art looks great. The gameplay feels great.
It played so smooth. I
Yeah,
can't wait for that game.
It was everything. Like even like that, those group of villains at the end of the first stage, they look great.
I didn't even get that
Mhm.
far. Because honestly, I don't want to play everything in the demo before getting the game. I just wanted to see what it was like. I messed around with it a little bit.
I went back and fought the elite. Were they called the Elite Force or something
I
like
didn't
that?
get that far.
Dude, they was kicking my butt at first. And then the second time I was trying to get back, I think there was another one up there. I couldn't get past the spikes. And I died like 30 times. And then I was just like, you know what? Forget it. You know what I'm talking about with the green? I was just like, I can't get past that part. So I was like, forget it. I'll just keep moving forward. But this, it felt fluid. It felt
Yes, it
fun. Honestly, this felt like my childhood again.
Yeah.
Playing
Like the old Shinobi.
on, Sega.
Mm-hmm.
And this was great.
Yes.
This was great.
And the enemies were distinctive and
Right.
varied. They weren't all just the same guy. They all looked different.
mhm.
It was a very fun game. Like I had a good time the little bit I played. Like I said, I didn't want to go too far because I didn't want to, miss out on things that might be a little bit of surprise come the official release.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did play looks fun. Oh, look at this. There's a part where you can ride your fucking dog.
Oh,
Oh God, I can't wait.
That wasn't in the demo. So.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't in the demo.
Can you choose when to run, or is that going to be like a Battletoads
don't know, right?
thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it looks like you're just jumping, and obviously we got to see. But what comes with the deluxe edition? Like, what's the?
I don't know.
I was about to say it was scroll down a little further.
That's digital.
Deluxe. What would be the point? Because
play the game 3 days early. Who cares? Original arcade outfit, some little amulet, Sega villain stage. Get a ghost outfit, digital art book and soundtrack, 2,000 gold in game currency. I'm not getting a digital deluxe now. If there's a physical deluxe,
yeah,
that I might get.
Honestly,
but not digital.
Honestly, I might plug in my Switch and just get this on the Switch so that I can just play it while traveling.
Yeah, or at the station.
Well, I'd take my PlayStation to the station so I can play it there, but it'd be nice to just, if Jazz is playing Rivals, or I just want to just grab it and play.
Right.
Yeah, my wife has a Switch, so maybe I can get it on there. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Looking forward to this game.
Yeah. Definitely, that's definitely a must buy for me. Might not be day one because I'm a little brokish, but it's definitely going to be.
This is definitely day one for me if there's a hard copy, but because I don't want to buy the game twice.
Yeah,
I'm terrible at saying stuff is day ones for me because what's it called? Was a day one for me? The freaking Monkey King,
Wukong
was a day one for me, and I still haven't played it.
They just announced a sequel to that.
Yeah, I know. And I still didn't play the original.
I didn't play the original yet either. And they're saying there's one that's going to exist, but when it comes out,
this is created by the Streets of Rage team.
Is it
Streets of Rage 4? Is it?
Yeah,
it says it right there.
The
team behind the hit brawler Streets of Rage 4.
Oh yeah, Streets of Rage 4 was really fun. So
it was.
I'm not shocked that they can make another good one. But yeah, they're saying you can get a physical version.
Okay. Well, that's Tim's thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's time to go physical. They trying to say, oh, you can't play this game because you only bought a license. You don't buy the right to the game forever. Like, nah, dog. I want my physical game.
Yep.
And then they'll just do a push update and shut it down anyway.
Yeah.
But that's all I got on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Batman and Static. Batman Beyond and Static have a joint comic. And did I skip the One Piece trailer? We'll go back to that. Sorry about that. But let's check out this comic. It's been a while since I've read a Batman comic. I don't think I've ever read a Static one.
I never read the Static ones, but I'm just curious. I saw it announced a week or so ago. Batman Static Beyond, Terry McGinnis and Virgil Hawkins teaming up.
Static looks dope.
Static does look dope. Saying it's launching November 12th. I think it's a 6-issue series. So I'm all in on getting these 6 issues.
Absolutely. This will definitely be going in my collection.
Absolutely.
I I love the Batman Beyond cartoon, and
So
of
did
course I
I.
love the static cartoon. So I'm interested to see what they do with this. The artwork looks pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
You know,
And looking at this, that's a dope looking cover.
it is. Yeah,
That's one variant.
I like that one.
that's definitely the cover I'm looking for right
That's
there.
a dope looking cover.
Yeah, that's sweet too.
That's a dope looking
Yeah.
cover. These are all variant covers. So what's the main cover? Is this the main one? Oh yeah, main cover. I like that one too.
Yeah, but that one with static looking up and the bats, that's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
that is definitely sweet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to buy multiple versions of this same comic book.
They're $6.
I know,
You know?
but I don't like repeats. Like I hate backtracking. I don't like, but I got to because these are
Mhm.
just so dope. All of them. I think I might get every single one of them
Yeah.
because those just look that good. But yeah, I'm excited for this comic book. I'm curious on.
Does it say Terry's still in high school? Oh no,
Yeah.
Terry is not Virgil. My bad.
Yeah, Terry's still in high school.
Yeah. I was about to say Virgil has a full beard. Well, I mean, there are people who.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw a 14-year-old that had a full beard. I'm like, you bastard! I can barely get one, and you got a full beard.
I'm not allowed to have one.
But yeah, I'm curious on what the storyline's going to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stories intend to be a commentary on over-reliance on technology. That's cool. I don't want to
Give away too much.
I don't want too much given away, but yeah, I'm curious on like what villains are going to pop up. Are we going to see someone like Blight or, some other Batman Beyond villains, or if we're going to just get someone completely new.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm
I'm
curious.
gonna keep an eye out on it for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
Comes out
And
November 12th, right?
we'll be
Yeah.
talking about it when it comes out.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
And there is the rumor that this is just a rumor, so I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. That the static is being marked off of Swerve Strickland. Swerve did recently come out in gear that was in reference to static, so it is possible.
I love to see the nerds in wrestling.
Oh,
You
for
got
sure.
Swerve as Static. You got Jade as Storm. You got Vega. She's been a plethora of people.
Yeah.
I love it when.
But like, yeah, he definitely has static inspired ring gear when he came to the ring, goggles and everything. So it definitely looked good. Don't need to play a sound, but like he looked good coming out with.
Oh yeah, that looks sweet.
I'm like, and I see the favoring between the drawing and Swerve.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say that they use Swerve as inspiration, unless the artist outright comes out and says it. I'm just going to say it's coincidence, because I mean Virgil always had dreads, so that's not like that's new. Yeah. Prince Nana, but I think that's just a cool touch. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this comic book.
Absolutely.
Curious to see what goes on. Hopefully it's good.
Absolutely. Anything else? Let's get into
November 12th.
Let's get into this One Piece trailer.
Okay. Let's switch over to that.
See if the controversy surrounding it has been justified.
Controversy?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Season 2 of The Grandest Journey.
Everything I've done. Everywhere I go.
It's for the One Piece.
Logtown.
What is that?
Froggy.
Froggy.
Nico. Smoker. Little Garden. Okay. Mr. 3 is the
Mr. 3 is Wax.
the wax guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. 5 is the one with the bombs. Little Garden.
Laboon. Into the Grand Line. And season 3 sets sail soon. Well, they gotta record these fast because
Yeah.
Yeah.
people age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drawings don't.
I agree.
So they gotta knock this stuff out quick. But that looked good. Like I said, I liked the first season of One Piece.
Yeah.
So I thought it was solid. And
We get to see Laboon.
yeah.
Do you think, speaking of, you think they're going to do the meat stuck to the dude's face all the time?
Oh, Virgo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's going to look weird, kind of in the...
I think that was Virgo.
Mhm.
Virgo. He was one of those.
That's later. That's much later.
Yeah.
But
He had like the sucker on his face and all that shit. And Punk
he had like
it.
a steak on his face at one point, too.
I can't remember.
But anyway, yeah, people are upset over Vivi.
Oh.
I'm seeing a bunch of certain people being upset that she's black, which is
she's
actually
not.
hilarious because she's not black
She's not black at all. She's
at all.
Indian
Yes.
or Pakistani.
Yes. She is actually Indian, I believe it is. Hold on. I had it and I lost it. But yeah, she is Indian. And
Here, I'm about to.
Oda himself picked her, so therefore shut up. Her name
Yeah.
is Shartithra Chandran. I don't want to butcher her name. I'm sorry, I already did. But yeah, she is she's playing Vivi, and I don't understand why y'all thought someone from she is a Indian actress based in London.
Okay. And Vivi, look.
They live in a desert, people.
Yeah, it's supposed to take place in a area that's kind of like the Middle East.
Yeah.
Correct.
So they're going to be darker. Yes, Vivi in the anime was very fair-skinned, to say the least. But her
Right.
dad was even kind of dark, wasn't he?
Yes.
A Cobra, yeah.
Who's
He wasn't darker. Re-looking at it, he had a
he's
little bit
still
of complexion
a
to
little bit
him.
more olive.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a complexion to him, but anyway, take some liberties. The characters in One Piece are supposed to be based on different countries around the world.
Right.
And if Oda picked her, she's fine. Quit
Yeah.
bitching.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always certain people that want to get up in arms about stuff. Like, come on now.
Yeah. I wasn't really feeling Nico Robin, but I'll leave that to myself.
Her look was kind of weird. I don't know
Yeah.
if it was the actress or if it was the costuming.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know which one it is, but she did look kind of odd.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know if it was just her, the actress itself, that didn't really fit, or if it was the costuming for it.
yeah. But I'm excited to see it. You know what I mean? We get Chopper, obviously. They were already
Yeah, they already
Teased
revealed
him.
Chopper.
Mhm.
Like, looking at, to me, it looks like it's the costuming. I think I'm assuming that's a wig because it kind of looks like a wig.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look natural, so it makes her look a little off.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
The hat looks a little bit off. I don't know. Once again, that could be what they're going for. They don't want it to look completely natural.
Yeah.
I did notice the little flowers petals
Yeah.
just floating off behind her.
Mhm.
You ain't missed it. You ain't slipped that by me.
Right.
But I mean, I'll give it a try. Like,
Oh, I'm definitely
She
going to
look-
watch it. I'm not. I
she
mean,
looks close enough that I'm not going to.
to me, season 1 was great. You
I
know,
thought it was very good.
and
I enjoyed it.
Oda has a hand in it, so clearly it's being done right.
Yeah.
And I'm a person who I really don't like live actions, and I think they need to really kind of stop doing them. But this one is done right.
Yeah.
Obviously, because Oda has his hands in it.
Yeah.
Which, if you're going to do a live action, should always be a thing.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know, talking to you, Netflix.
Well, they're listening right now with this. So
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
me too.
You know, or what all happens. But you know, if you're complaining before it even starts and you're on the internet, oh, this is terrible. Shut up. Shut
Yeah.
up. Go touch grass. Losers.
I'm curious to see how her devil fruit was going to look whenever
Yeah.
she uses it.
I think
Yeah.
they can do that. That one's one I think they could do relatively easy.
Yeah.
Smokers is the one I'm
Smoker
curious
did look
how that
weird
one's
to
gonna
me.
work.
The two cigars looks weird in real life.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. It is what
It
it
looked
is. I'm
alright.
not, you know what I mean?
But Smoker is the one, like Smoker, Crocodile, how those are going to look.
Oh, the Logias.
Yeah. How those are going to
Yeah.
look is going to be
I'm just saying, when
interesting to me.
in real life, if she's breaking people's necks, they're dying. Like, so
Yeah.
she's
But-
killing people.
But I mean, they can always just make it she's not breaking her neck. She could just be choking them out, put them to
Yeah,
sleep.
true.
Okay.
Just all they got to basically do is remove the breaking noise that you
Yeah.
usually get with her.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm can't wait till it drops.
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, I'll watch.
So that's all I got on it though.
Maybe I'll see if I can get my wife into it because I know damn well she ain't watching an anime.
It's worth it. But what about you, Tom? You were the first One Piece watcher of us.
Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of against the Netflix series just because I don't like how people are cheating and using the. I'm sorry, I don't care. If I had to
He's
sit,
an elitist.
yep. If
he's
I,
an
if
elite.
I,
Hey,
if-
hey,
if
we
I-
had to earn our straw hats.
absolutely, and if people want to bash the anime, but then want to watch this series,
Yeah.
like, no, you sit there and you sit through all that stuff that I had to sit
Or-
through. Everyone else,
Or you got people like Jazz.
You know you sound like those
Hold on.
grumpy old
I
men.
do. Yeah,
Because
I do.
it's worth it though. All right, so like Jazz, I don't want to watch the whole thing. Can I just start at Water 7? Can I just start? No. You have to earn Water 7.
Oh
now,
yeah.
Now
That-
she's watched One Piece twice.
No, you don't get to skip.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But now
The
she's
thing.
watched. She's caught up twice.
Yeah.
She's watched every episode twice.
Yeah. That's
You went from not wanting to watch it to love it, watch it twice.
Yeah. That's one thing.
Like now, all of a sudden, 1,100 episodes ain't too much.
But Tim sounds like one of them old boomers. I had to read the book. You want to watch the movie.
He's right.
You
though.
gotta read the book.
He's right.
Enjoy
we had
it
to-
in the form that
No.
you want to enjoy it.
We had to earn our straw hats.
I just don't like the people that bash the anime, but then want to watch the Netflix series and act like they're a fan. Like
why
that.
can't they?
No.
Why
But
can't they?
That's like me bashing The Last of Us and then watching the show. Like, this show is great.
Yeah, that just bothers me a little bit. I get it. People can do what they want, and I get it. You know what I mean? But I just don't like how people. I argued with people for the past 8-9 years about the show. I'm not watching it. It's too long. The animation's terrible.
I literally only gave it a chance because you watch it. Now look at me. I'm wearing One Piece shirts.
But
let people enjoy it in the form they
No.
want. Some
No.
people don't like long form.
And
No,
that's
they're
fine.
phonies.
And that's fine.
They're great big phonies.
Because they don't like long form, they're not allowed to like the shorter one.
No, you ain't gonna sit there and bash it and then going to jump on. That's
Hold
that's
on.
my thing.
This is personal.
This
is personal.
Tim.
This is personal.
No.
Saying it's too long is not bashing.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yo,
That's a fact.
Everyone was like, I'm
No,
not watching.
it's not a
I
fact.
don't like how it looks.
It's not long
feel-
enough.
If they feel it's
It's
too
not long enough.
If they feel it's too long,
They're wrong.
that's valid.
no, they're wrong.
Because that some people just don't want to watch something that's
That's
long.
fine, but don't sit there and say it's a terrible anime because it's too long. But then you want to damn odd Netflix series will come out. You want to be one of the first ones to watch it and talk about it. No,
I'm with someone on this.
I'm being petty, and they keep watching it. I'm going to ruin it for them. I don't care. I am petty. I don't
Call
care.
me Petty Pendergrass.
Petty Pendergrass. And then when they get
Doesn't make no
and when they get the egghead and they got some like 6 months because the way this is going, I'm going to ruin the whole damn thing. I don't care. I'm that petty. I'm that petty.
Start being on their
There's
thing when
no
Ace
need
shows
to-
up and they're like, "Oh, I love Ace. He dies. Watch the anime."
I'm angry. Which they did not show Ace in the thing here at all.
That is true.
They
They
did
didn't
not show
show
Ace.
Ace.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Well,
Ace should
maybe-
be a big reveal.
Or maybe they don't want to show him in
This is
this. Because his part in the Alabasta was kind of pointless.
Yo, do you think we're gonna get Luffy punching Vivi?
No.
No.
You think they're gonna remove that? Come on, man, that's crucial.
No, not
Yeah, it
not
is.
2025.
Yeah, no, come on, man.
No.
Luffy got his hands are rated E for everyone.
Yeah, that was
That's-
that.
no.
That back in this was like what 2001 when that Alabasta
Yeah,
came out.
yeah,
That was a different
no.
time. Ain't no way now. Not
No.
24, 25 years later. T.
This world is
No.
so
No
soft.
way. Now I can't wait to see him punch Charlos.
Tim is such a elitist,
Yeah.
though. I'm still
Or
on
Kuma.
that.
Kuma's punch.
Yeah.
I'm still on that elitist, Tim.
No, I don't like that. You gonna bash it and then
I'm
But-
with Tim on this.
But Tim could, like, this can be valid for any argument. Someone could say, Tim, you suck for watching the anime because you didn't start with the manga.
But he did.
No, he didn't start
Oh, he
with the
didn't?
manga. He went to the manga after watching the
Right.
anime.
yeah, but I watched both, so I'm not gonna sit there. I didn't
But-
bash it. I never bashed it though.
Saying something is too long is not bashing.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's not bashing.
It is.
No, there were people that I know that specifically said that this anime sucked. It is not a good anime, but they're watching
Hold on.
Netflix series.
If you can watch 700 plus episodes of Naruto multiple
Dragon Ball.
times, then you can catch up on One Piece.
Yeah, this is why it's personal to me. You know who I'm targeting on this.
I know you're speaking of one person in
I mean,
particular.
there's a couple of people. There's one I'm specifically coming after, but
No, I don't
See in our
recall.
group message.
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you talking about that.
Mister, I know enough.
Yeah, Darren.
Yeah, I know enough. You should watch this thing called
Watch the
One
damn show, Darren.
Mister. I don't know anything about the show, but knows who Katakuri's last name is.
I don't even know what it is.
Makes no sense.
Well, he's Big Mom's son. Son.
You know, it's just, but there's other people that bashed it too that but are watching the Netflix series or watching One Piece or
But-
whatever. it is.
Once again, if they say it's too long,
They're wrong.
that's a personal opinion.
That is too long. It's a personal opinion. You
Yes.
suck.
So for them, it's too long.
Your attention
So
span
if
is too
they're-
short.
So, like you
Goddamn
said,
goldfish.
like you said before, Quentin, they're releasing a shortened One Piece.
Mhm.
So they're not allowed to watch that either.
No, you could definitely watch that one.
Mm.
It's updated animation too,
Mhm.
though. They're
But-
updating the
but my whole
animation, so
point-
it'll
Tim-
all be like it is now.
Tim's whole argument is people can't watch it because they're complaining that
Hey,
the
look,
anime's too
I
long.
earned my straw
So if
hat.
he
They gotta
picks
earn
it-
it too.
So if they watch the abbreviated one, are you bashing them as well?
Yeah, I am. You know what? I'm with Tim now. Yeah, I agree.
To be fair, I'm with Q too, but I rather them watch the shorter version opposed in the Netflix series
Why?
because I think the Netflix is cheating even more than the shorter version.
What is cheating? What define what cheating is in form of it? Because technically, I do audiobooks.
Okay.
Is that cheating because I don't read them?
Yes.
I just don't like reading
Yes.
books because I don't have an.
As a
I
person
like
who's been
visual
listening to
aids.
audiobooks lately, it's cheating.
Like, okay, so to be fair, like Harry Potter, I wouldn't read Harry Potter, but I would listen to the audiobook
Like,
because
for those people, once again, if you didn't read the books but watched the movies,
but I didn't
are they
see,
cheating?
No, as long as they're not bashing it.
But you can't say you know everything about it if you like only watch the movies and like you become a fan because it's different from the books. Just so we're clear, I'm just not out there.
Every form is different from the other form. The anime is different from the manga.
That's what, you know what I mean, Tim, like, don't be in an argument and be like, I'm a One Piece fan and you didn't watch the show. You only watched the live action. It'd be like, shut up, because you don't know what you're talking about. Because you don't even know everything that happened. You missed all the...
So by that argument, I'm not allowed to say I'm a Solo Leveling fan.
Nope. No, just
because I didn't read the manga or the manhwa.
I mean, it's almost one for one.
No, you told me there's a lot of stuff out of there that's not in the...
I said almost.
Yeah, but you didn't bash
I said
the
almost.
show.
No, but what I'm saying is the One Piece show of the live action is going to be missing a lot of stuff that you can just get from the anime.
Yeah, and
I'm not saying you got
the anime is missing a lot of stuff that you can get from the manga.
Yeah.
It applies from every
watch the
medium.
anime.
So you can't say...
No, so watch the anime.
Now, Tim's argument about a person who bashes the anime and says it's bad, but then says I like the show.
Yeah, screw them.
That's different.
Screw them.
But for someone to say the form that it is currently in is too long for me to consume,
then screw you.
I want something that's shorter.
Nope. Still
There's nothing wrong with that.
So if Sierra wanted to watch that version, I wouldn't be upset at her because she's never watched the anime. She's never bashed it. I tried to tell her to watch it like a month ago. She goes, no.
No, it's too long. Her exact words are, no, it's too long.
That's fine. But don't bash it and say it's terrible, but then you're going to watch the Netflix series. Like, that's my only gripe.
Darren doesn't say it's terrible.
He said in the past it was bad. It was just that Michael Lee said it's terrible.
Michael Lee likes to contradict
I'm about to say, yeah.
everything.
But
that's just like every time you post music and I say it's trash. Yeah. That's just
like Michael Lee likes to contradict.
Like,
no matter what you say,
that's just what
you
we
could
do.
be like, "Hey, I just woke up." No, you didn't.
Yeah. No.
Like Michael Lee is going to contradict you no matter what you say.
He just watches the fights. I'm like, well, I know you're a fan. He goes, he's like, I watched that category fight. That was kind of dope. I'm like, yeah, because you a fan. Just admit it. But they won't admit it.
The story is better than the fights.
Yeah, I
actually hate the fights of One Piece.
You need to get to the King versus Zoro fight. That fight is dope.
He ain't even that far from it. You know what I mean? So,
I'm getting there eventually. I'm trotting along slowly.
But you know, that was one of the first things I was told about One Piece. They're like, it's not about the fight; it is the journey.
Mm-hmm.
There is no great fights. You know, there is nothing like I got to watch this fight. I just wish diehards will quit telling people to wait to 400 episodes for it to get good.
Not diehards doing that. That's
a lot.
Those are phonies too.
I'm just like, guys, stop telling people that. No one's going to sit.
That is a terrible take.
I said to someone, I was like, "Does it get better?" Yes, but I was like, "But it's good from the beginning."
Yes,
yeah. I was like, "Yes, you could say it gets better, but it's good from the beginning."
I hate when people say that because if something takes 500 episodes to get good, it's not good.
I agree. And then Water 7 is like, starts like, what, episode 2?
And I'll say this.
But everyone knows about Water 7, but 200 episodes, who's going to watch 200 episodes of something just to get to one moment?
But once you get there, I'll say you become more emotionally invested.
In Water 7?
And One Piece as a whole.
I was more emotionally invested long before then.
You got emotional in the beginning?
Well, Chopper's story was kind of... whack.
Sanji's story.
They were set.
Nami's story.
Sanji's was way.
I'm about to say we didn't get Sanji's story.
I'm talking about Sanji's early story with him and
Zeph?
Redfoot Zeph.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
That wasn't that bad. I'm talking like emotional to like you sitting there and you like, why I'm in tears over a goddamn boat. Why am I crying? Like, why did I salute the TV because they burned down a damn flag? That's when I'm talking like emotionally invested. I'm not saying like you can't be, but I'm saying that's when you like, you know what I mean? You're going to start feeling every feel. I didn't really care about Chopper's backstory. It didn't bother me.
Chopper's backstory got to me a little bit, but
not like Robin to me saying I want to live. That got to me.
See, that didn't really get to me all like that. I was like, cool. It was a happy moment for me.
I'm not talking about like teary-eyed. Like I was ready to jump through the TV and fight.
See, no, that didn't happen for me. Not at that part.
No, Sanji's bad backstory is in whole cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was
It
terrible.
was awful.
Kuma has the worst backstory.
Kuma's is
I'm
haven't
sorry,
gotten there yet.
Kuma has the worst
I
backstory.
haven't gotten there yet.
That was pissing me off for real. Like I'm like, yo, can they hurry up and finish this backstory? Because I'm getting upset every episode. Like I was just getting more and more upset.
It was horrible.
So.
But like even Laws was bad. It wasn't like Sanji's and Kuma. The Laws was pretty
Yeah,
fucked
Laws
up.
is pretty bad too.
You know what I mean?
Everyone's is bad. Like
Except for
I don't-
Luffy.
I don't think anyone has a
Luffy's just
good
like, yeah.
story. Yeah, Luffy's just kind of all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He had a couple things that happened to people
Yeah.
around him,
Right.
but nothing really happened to him.
Right.
Mm-mm.
But that's all I got on that. I mean, I'm curious if I do watch it. I do want to see how how they're going to do his sand fruit and all that.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what I mean.
Like the Logia stuff looks like I don't like Enel, but I do want to see how they're going to do the Rumble fruit eventually. I'm assuming that's going to be season 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called, Jaya, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
so now I'm sure they're going to show Blackbeard in season 3 most likely. So
Yeah.
because that's where he met him at Jaya. So
It was cool seeing Broggy though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Also,
seeing
they
Broggy.
just showed back up in Egghead in the anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Dory showed back up, and it was like it's the Giants, and they was like
Dory and
freaking
Broggy.
out. And I'm like,
Yes.
I was like, oh, dope. So,
I might watch it one day. We'll see. But right now, I'm going to stick my nose in the air.
Be all snooty.
Yeah, be a boomer.
Hey,
Be
hey, you've heard
be a
it.
That's
hypocrite.
right. Yeah, I'm being a hypocrite. Shut up. Anyway.
Raul gonna say to me, he was like, and I know he listens, so he was like, it's crazy because you was just bashing that 2 years ago. I was like, bro, I started watching in 2018. He was like, it's been that long. I was like, yes.
A good book can change your life.
Yep.
He needs to jump on the wagon too.
Yeah.
But that's all I got on the One Piece.
So, all right. What we got? Our nerd recommendations.
No recommendations.
I'll kick it off. What I got here? The comic series One World Under Doom. This has been a phenomenal series. Doom is a genius, and they really play up to that. He's even outsmarted Reed a few times in this comic. And it is dope. And, it's been out since, I think, March or February. Few issues now. It's definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
So if you're into comic books, go check out One World Under Doom. Now there's One World Under Doom, and then there's like Doom Academy, and then there's a couple that branches off, but just the main One World Under Doom is definitely worth reading.
Okay.
So that's what I got.
Me trying to remember what. Do you remember what I gave last episode?
It was a powers. The
Superpowers was the
Superpowers.
last one.
yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so
I thought it was the Ronins. The last
That's-
one.
that's the one I want to give. Comic
Yeah.
book series, Last Ronin.
Oh yeah, yep.
Definitely got to look into that. It's a futuristic setting of the Ninja Turtles. Only one's left alive. All the other ones have been killed. They don't reveal which one it is. And he's going on trying to take down the Foot once and for all. I don't want to reveal too much, but it's definitely a good series. I gotta do the last issue. I still didn't read the last issue, but all the other ones have been really good. I
We're also
definitely
getting a-
recommend getting it.
We're also getting the movie and a video game, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's something I've been meaning to check out. Like I think early on I read a little bit on my phone about it, but I've been meaning to really, get into it, and I'm definitely going to do that.
Yeah, it's
So-
definitely a good read.
Dark spin on the Ninja Turtles, which, grew up loving the Ninja Turtle, so definitely interested in seeing it.
For sure.
What you got, Tom?
So I'm gonna do this is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna do my recommendation, but now I'm gonna turn my recommendation into a trash take. I'll explain in a second. So
I like it.
the recommendation I got for you is Bart Simpson's Nightmare for Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. I prefer the Super Nintendo one. It's morely for the younger generation to try the game, because I know, like I said, there's a lot of those parents that like to let their kids play these harder games in the past that we grew up on. So you should let your kid play Bart Simpson's Nightmare and see how frustrating it is, because it's a very frustrating game. It's a fun game, but it is very frustrating.
It's very hard.
Mhm.
Very difficult. I could never get past a D. And then I got the game. I bought the game again. And I came to get past the D still. Got an F, straight Fs. So, but yeah, give it a shot. It's fun, but it's very frustrating. So,
Mhm.
and then my next recommendation is, I know you don't like the show, but I'm just the reason I'm explaining to it. It's Friends. There is an episode on there called The One with the Fertility Test. It's season 9, episode 21. The reason why I'm saying this is, if you watch the episode at the very end, Monica and Chandler get their results back for the fertility and they cannot have children. The reason why I'm saying this is because there is a lot of people that will ask a couple, why don't you have children yet? What's taking so long? Some of y'all do not
That's a
understand.
rude question.
Some of y'all, it is. And some of y'all do not understand how damaging that is to a person or significant, when people have been trying for a long time. If you watch that episode and just see the hurt in Monica and Chandler's eyes at the end of the episode, like, it sucks. Even though, yes, it did work out for them because they adopted, whatever, but
Who doesn't like the show?
a lot of people.
Oh, well, you were saying it.
Well, you don't like the show.
I've never watched it.
Oh, I thought you hated that show.
I don't like the show.
I hate Big Bang Theory. I never cared about Friends to watch it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I don't like Friends.
yeah.
But that type is, like I said, it's just a TV show, but there was a lot of couples or married couple that are in that situation, that deal with that daily. And there are some people that just need to be mindful when you ask ignorant questions like that.
Just flat out, it's not your business.
It's not your business. And the sad part, it's not even the younger generation that ask it. It's our generation that ask that, and the older people. But it's mainly our generation that ask that, and just.
It's funny. I was driving with Maya yesterday to the school. We were going up to the school, and I told her, I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but I said to her, I was like, I don't care what these old people say. I was like, your generation is better for being more tolerant and more understanding,
right,
than our generation is, or generations before us.
Correct.
And I was like, and I know a lot of people were like, oh, you guys are weird because of this, and that. I was like, no, it's okay. I was like, you guys are more understanding. And I was like, and so, that's, like you said, it's not them, it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's our generation. I feel that, like, why haven't you had any yet? And it's like, it's hard for people. And then there's the other one. The other one is, where, like, they'd be like, I don't know why y'all in y'all 40s having kids. Just because you had kids when Bill Clinton was in office doesn't give you the right to bash someone else trying in their 40s. You know what I mean? Or when people are ready to have them, they're ready to have them. You know what I mean? Like, I see that all the time. Like, oh, this is what you're going to look like when you're 45, taking your kid to kindergarten. So what?
yeah.
Robert De Niro is still having children. I don't know why he's having them at 80 years old, but I'm not going to judge him.
On a related but slightly lighter note, our friend Nick just had a baby.
Gersel?
Yes.
First child?
First child.
Yeah, I graduated with Nick.
Just had a baby.
Nick who?
Just had a baby.
Nick Gersel.
He went to Penn Hills for sure.
He graduated. I thought his name was Richard from like middle school to high school. I didn't know his name was Nick. He told me his name was Richard in middle school. So I called him Richard for like 4 years, and then like sometime during high school, I found out his name was Nick. So I was like, really?
Yeah, literally. Right. I just texted him this morning congratulating.
That's awesome. Good for him.
So yeah, he just so honestly, I stay out of people's business to begin with, but I don't even ask women like how far along are you when they're pregnant and all that. I don't ask them questions because I've asked a girl that before and she wasn't pregnant. So I've learned my lessons, and now unless you tell me you pregnant, I'm not saying nothing.
Exactly,
Like,
yep.
Yeah. There's a guy, I can't remember his name. I think it's Gary V or something. He's on TikTok a lot. I see his things on TikTok a lot. Motivational speaker type guy. And I like a lot of his content. And he's very brash with his advice. But he's like, if anyone tells you anything, who gives a fuck what they say? Like, don't let other people try to put you in a hole of, oh, this person got married at age so and so, and this person had kids at this age. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
When you do it is when you do it.
Correct.
right.
And that's the only thing that matters.
Hmm.
Nothing else matters. Not what any other person does, not what any other person, like, a lot of people get their degrees right out of high school, you know, 18, 20, 24. Like, I got my bachelor's at 30. I'm going to have my master's at 41. Like, your pace is your pace. Run your own race. Quit trying to compare other people to other people.
Right.
Okay, you had your kids at 20. I had, my daughter was born when I was 20. That doesn't mean that all of my friends should have done the same goddamn thing.
Right.
Yeah. Same. My daughter was born when I was 20, and my last one was born when I was 30. So by the time I retire at 50, he'll be 20.
Right.
And then I'm free to experience the world with my wife.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have friends who said, forget that. I want to experience the world while I'm young and do all the stuff. There's stuff that they was able to do that I'll never be able to do at 50, or I won't be able to do at 50 when experiencing the world. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then when they're 50, they'll still be, you know what I mean, raising kids. That's
right.
They're experiencing what I've already experienced. And, and I'm trying to experience what they experience. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's your life.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Tim used to always say, Malik, you should have been going out bar hopping and stuff with us. Well, at that age, I had a kid already, and another one was on the way not too long after that.
Right.
So I wasn't bar hopping.
Mm-hmm.
So, he got to experience something that I never will.
And when the funny thing, you think about it too, that wouldn't have been your thing anyway. Because
well, yeah, that's besides the point.
Yeah, I know, yeah, but that's not your thing. So,
Nick did say, he was like, I see why you guys were always tired. Yeah. And we were younger and always tired. So no, I mean, everything is at your own time, or don't, whatever,
at your own discretion,
right?
Like, because there's some people that just don't want kids, and that's perfectly fine as well. Especially in this world we live in, where everything's so fucking expensive.
Oh,
you
my
can't
God.
afford a kid. Why in the
so
world
poor.
would you do that?
Yeah, but I agree with you, man.
Yeah, but
that's terrible to even say.
Do stuff like that, but I just wanted to I felt like that one kind of needed addressed it a little
Yeah,
bit.
That's cool.
But yeah, but don't forget to try Bart Simpson's Nightmare, you Gen Zs and Gen Alphas.
Even those in our age, I know there's a bunch of people in our age that never played that
and
game.
Millennials too. But yes,
everyone play it. I don't care who you are. Even if you're grandpa gaming, play Bart Simpson's Nightmare.
All right, but that's all I got for that.
Trash takes?
Well, I already started it.
Okay, well,
I kind of rolled into the nerd recommendation and do it. So
mine is very simple. Actually, I got two, but the first one's very simple. Movie previews are too long.
1000%.
There's no reason I should be sitting in a movie theater for 27 minutes waiting for the preview.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
We went to go see Fantastic Four in the morning, and it was 9:50.
Mm-hmm.
The movie didn't start until 10:17.
Brick Squad.
That's too long.
And I was like, are you kidding me? And it was, it was early in the morning. Like, we had woke up, and I was like, hey, you want to go to the movies? And was like, we didn't eat. So all the theater we went to was like nachos or pizza. So we got pizza.
Right.
So we sitting in the theater for 30 minutes. Our pizza's just cooling down, and we're like, we want to eat the pizza when the movie starts.
Yeah.
Like, it's
not during the
ridiculous.
previews.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then you're showing previews to shows people, like, at least if the previews were tailored to the movie, it would make more sense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go see Downtown Abbey when I'm there to see Fantastic Four. Come on now.
No, right.
I'm clearly a nerd. I don't want to watch this Bridgerton-esque show. Like, come on. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. Like you
I
said,
agree.
from 9:50 to 10:17, that's an episode of Big Bang Theory. Because Big Bang Theory's episodes are kind of short.
And
It's
that's
18,
already
19
painful to
minutes.
watch. So
Shut up.
that just makes it more
Big
painful.
Bang Theory is amazing.
Terrible.
And
Terrible.
But I'm just it's a a previews is basically a sitcom running time
Yeah.
without commercials.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I agree.
And people could be late. That's on them.
Yeah, should have left sooner. But sometimes
Yeah.
things happen. If you do leave on time, sometimes you get caught in construction, which has been annoying because they've been now all of a sudden they're paving everything now.
I can understand 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I can understand maybe 15.
Yeah. Not 25
Just starting to
to
push
30
it.
minutes. That's just
Yeah.
ridiculous. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
with you
too
on that one.
I agree.
Mm.
And a theater did announce that they're shortening them.
They need to.
Yeah, it was AMC.
AMC?
Yeah.
Show up on time.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Mine, it's very simple. Popular does not equate to quality.
No.
Just because something sells doesn't mean it's good.
Agreed.
This applies to all media, all things, actually. Just because a certain artist sells a crap ton of records doesn't mean they're a good artist. That means they're a popular artist.
Yes,
Hey, I'm so tired of his fans, yo.
So you know who I'm talking about?
Okay, so I'll just say I've never liked Drake.
I've liked some of his early stuff.
There's like one or two songs I actually like, but he's just always come off as unauthentic to me.
Okay.
So I've never really rocked with his music all like that, but whatever, who am I? It doesn't matter. But somebody put on Twitter, they gonna tweet out, oh, what do y'all dudes that hate Drake play when girls are around? It's like, bro, you know there's
R&B?
a whole thing called R&B. Like, bro, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Really? Like, what is wrong with you?
Drake is your go-to
Yeah,
when girls
what?
go around?
Drake? What? Like, are you really okay in the head, man?
right.
Like,
That's at the bottom of my list of
and I
choices
said
when
that. I was
girls
like, bro, are
around.
you okay? Oh, y'all Kendrick fans. And I'm like,
I don't
Kendrick has
listen
nothing
to-
to do with this.
I don't play
I'm
Kendrick.
not gonna play
when I have
Kendrick
girls
when they're around. Like, bro, are you really doing okay? Are you well?
Except for Tim, who wants to play Benny the Butcher at a wedding.
Look, man.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm all about dancing to the plug. Come on.
But yeah. So even going off of rappers, one of the worst movies I've ever saw, The Last Airbender, made over $300 million.
Terrible.
Awful movie. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. But it made over $300 million because it was popular.
Terrible. I'm upset that he made that much money.
Bro, I have not watched a single M. Night Shyamalan movie since. I was at the station one day and I put on like was it Psycho or whatever it was called? And I was like, oh, this looks decent. Put it on. I was like, M. Night Shyamalan. I was like, click. Never mind.
He does not get any residuals from you.
Nope.
No, I agree with you.
Like, it doesn't, and people have to understand that. Like, okay, a lot of people like it. That's okay. That's well and fine. That doesn't mean it's quality.
Yeah. You know, McDonald's sells a lot of burgers. I don't mean that's high quality food.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Absolutely.
McDonald's will outsell Five Guys every time. Doesn't mean it's better. I mean, we all can't afford Five Guys. to be
I've
honest with
literally
you.
never ate Five Guys.
Really?
I just had it last Friday.
Never had it.
Okay, so
Thursday.
you remember how like we went to In-N-Out?
Yeah.
In-N-Out's like a cheap version of Five Guys.
I like Five Guys. They just got way expensive now, man.
It's so expensive.
That's why.
It's so
yeah.
expensive.
That's why.
You got to go to Five Guys on payday.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to Five Guys because I've heard it was so expensive.
It's good, but
You know what really pissed me off? That BRGR restaurant burger.
I like burger.
I paid so much money for that burger, and I'm like, dog, this burger's nowhere near worth that money.
Did you just get a regular burger?
I got something, they give you the little sheet that you mark things off on and everything. I can't remember exactly what I picked.
I only ate there a couple times, but
I've ate there one time and one time only because it's not worth that kind of money. No burger is worth that kind of money.
I've learned sometimes you got to give stuff a second chance, like Wingstop.
Wingstop's okay.
Wingstop's good. I hated Wingstop the first time I tried it in Florida, and since it's been up here, when done right, it's good.
Wingstop's adequate.
Right.
I'll eat it, but I will never ask for it. I'd rather go to a random bar.
Wingstop has the best ranch.
Get their wings from a random bar. Daryl loves their ranch.
I will put Wingstop's ranch against anybody.
Daryl absolutely loves their ranch.
It's amazing.
But I'd rather go to pretty much any bar wings over Wingstop. But Wingstop will do in a pinch.
Yeah. But no, I agree.
It's a good take.
I got one more.
All right, what's up?
How pathetic are some of your lives that you're crying about a goddamn Cracker Barrel logo?
And the food ain't even that great.
The food is terrible. The food is terrible.
I wouldn't say terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean,
it's edible.
You go there once a year, maybe, but
it's edible.
I remember we was going to St. Louis for the Steelers trip. St. Louis is like a 10-hour drive from here. And we're on a bus, so, it's like 13 hours. And we're riding for a while, and I remember they stopped, and they was like, oh, yeah. They was like, oh, we're going to eat. There's a breakfast spot up the street. We're going to go here. And it was Cracker Barrel. We got out. We like, bro, come on, man. You got all these black people on this bus, and you going to go to Cracker Barrel? We was hot. We was hot.
Cracker Barrel's
I never liked Cracker Barrel, man.
It's adequate.
People get so mad.
But the fact that how pathetic is your life, and you're the people who, as long as I can remember, have been calling people snowflakes. How much of a snowflake are you that you're crying about a logo?
People get mad or people get bent out of shape over the wildest stuff, and I'm loving all the Cracker Barrel memes.
Oh, they're funny.
Great.
They're funny.
Great.
They're funny. The dude Kev on stage was like, man, I don't know. He was like, I need my Cracker Barrel to feel racist. It's like, I'm like, come on, man. You can have that unseasoned food, man. But I'm just saying, like, how pathetic are you? Like, y'all group of people haven't been this mad since Disney casted a Black Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Like, and now y'all are this upset about a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, the same ones that get mad when they took down a Confederate statue.
Oh yeah,
it's heritage. They're not even from the South; they're from Trafford.
Here's how I pissed them off. They're participation trophies. Y'all grew up giving kids participation trophies. The Confederate statues were participation trophies.
Yeah,
they lost, buddy.
It's heritage, not hate. Okay,
maybe from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's not in the South. But for some reason, you wear that flag. Oh, it's heritage. Okay.
People are clowns.
Okay,
I'm just saying you're weird as hell. If you're complaining about a company changing their logo, you're weird as shit. I'm sorry.
You see how mad they got a couple months ago when that plantation burned down in New Orleans? It was in New Orleans, in Louisiana.
Yeah.
I was like, burn, baby, burn. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm like, all the memories. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what memories was going on in there for people's ancestors? You know what I mean? So, no, burn, baby, burn. I'm glad that place burned down.
Yep.
So, but yeah, people get so bent out of shape on just some of the wildest stuff. You know what I mean? Just like the Cracker Barrel.
Absolute cornballs. Absolute cornballs. The lamest stuff to be upset about. Oh, Cracker Barrel. Shut up.
Yeah, but I do agree with Malik. Like, it's not the worst place. But if we're on the road and that's the only restaurant, I'm like, yeah, we can eat there. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to go there? Fine. It is what it is. But
I get a gas station burrito.
No.
Over Cracker Barrel.
One of the worst gas station food I ever had was when we was coming back from New York and we went to that New Jersey gas station. That pizza was awful.
Like, how do you mess up pizza?
Why would you get pizza from a gas station?
We were hungry and the prices at MetLife Stadium was very expensive. So
man, I had Bucky's brisket. Fire.
Bucky's that's a gas station. Their food is fine.
I just said that.
Yeah, but I mean, you said
I'm saying I'd rather eat gas station food than Cracker Barrel.
Oh goodness. But yeah, that's all I got for this episode.
They do crisp their pancakes though. I'll get them that one. Their edges be crisp.
I love crisp.
Oh, fast.
Their edges be crisp. I'll give them that.
That's the only way to have. That's literally the only way to have pancakes with the crispy edges.
Yep. But that's it.
That's it.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't
Yes.
forget to like, share, subscribe. Have a
Yes,
good
keep
one.
subscribing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're almost at 100
Yes.
viewers, subscribers. Let's get that up. Thank you very much. Peace.
Doses.